could be right there.
Okay.
Really?
For sure.
And then
Do I need to connect my phone or not?
No.
Okay.
Take off this jacket.
You trying to strip?
Trying to strip? Oh no. What time you on?
Trying to take off his jacket.
You trying to go to Dreams, huh? I know where you trying to go. Just that Long Beach vibe over here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh. Chilling, vibing. Woo.
Good.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
Sure.
the couch just sink in a little bit.
I
So
love it.
Ooh.
It's vibing.
step all on your shoes.
Hey. Got the shoes.
All right, where y'all going, man? We got Ensenada, we got Greece, we got Germany. Zion.
Let's do Germany.
Going Germany? All right, here
Fuck
you
that.
go.
Let's go to Long Beach.
You going to Ensenada, right?
Long Beach. We're going to Long Beach.
Ensenada and Zion.
Zion. For sure.
It's the closest.
That's hard.
Zion? That's
Closest to Long Beach.
There you go, bro.
Okay.
Going to Greece today.
yeah. Hey, Greece is dope. Didn't you go to Greece?
Yeah, that's where
How
I got
was
it
that?
from. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Amy-
It was
Amy wants-
amazing. Huh?
Oh, you done hooked up, homie?
Did you want one?
I've been watching these TikToks on
Here,
Greece.
here. Actually,
Hotels and all that.
for her, and then
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You know what I'm
I'll be right
saying?
I'll be right back.
Lee, what's up? These people love me.
There we go. Okay.
I knew it. I knew.
We both going to Germany.
Podcast. Something cool, something light.
Check.
Damn. We'll cut up the line.
Finna be live right
Let's
now.
get it.
What's happening, man?
I know,
Good
we should've
episode
got
with
that.
Millie. You know it's going down for really.
Yes,
Man, my
sir.
boy be acting silly.
He said for sure.
We out here.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Baby.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Tell her what's
Yeah.
Billy.
Yep. Behind the scenes, we gonna get real personal. Slow down.
Going live.
Sheesh.
Slow
Tap
down.
in for real.
Slow all the way down.
Hey, all right, bet.
Hello.
Hold on, let me post a link too.
Go ahead.
Got to.
Oh yeah, let me promote too.
Promote.
Appreciate that. Get you guys right.
All right, sit up, bro. Sit up.
Shit, my fault.
Look
My
excited.
Sit up.
Look like you actually
I'm
excited.
a little sad right now. No, I'm just kidding. Nah.
Special guest, we got Millie in
We
the
out here,
building. It's
man.
been long overdue.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get it popping tonight. We're gonna get real personal on the podcast.
Yeah,
So,
watch it and tune in, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
man,
What are you about? Who are
we
you?
about music. We go. Hey,
Man, don't even tell him.
Yeah,
You know
he
what?
let-
We
he
just gonna
let-
talk
he
about
let
it. Hold
you
on.
guys
This is
sing.
gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
topics.
Yeah, wait for the podcast.
I'm trying to go to Greece though.
Damn.
We're going to
Yes,
Greece.
sir.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Did everybody get a shot?
Nah.
Nah, not yet. Pull me up. We gonna start off with the shots.
Yes, sir.
Woo. Scary nights.
We.
Sheesh. All right, hold on. Let me just post this link.
We're gonna take a shot of that after.
Ooh, okay. How long did
We
it
on
take
now.
to kick in?
Not long at all.
Huh?
20.
Like 20 minutes? So in the middle of the podcast, start feeling it. Yeah. That's 100 milligrams?
What is it?
The whole
The
can?
Mm-hmm.
wait, that's edible?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
You ain't fucking with it?
Fuck no. Not the edibles. No.
It's a different kind of edible. It's a drink edible. It's a high
That's
tea.
even worse. That means it's gonna stay in your system until you either
Yeah.
pee it out or everything. No.
Yeah, for a minute.
Hey, don't be scared.
No, hell no. I had
Slow
a
it
panic
down.
really bad off the edibles. Can't do the edibles, man.
I feel you, man.
Hell no. But
How's your mic?
salute to everybody though.
Hello. Yeah, I'm solid.
Good?
Check.
Oh, there you
Check.
go.
Mine's a little hot. Maybe we could turn the pre down a little bit.
Which one?
Just
Right
yeah.
three?
Check. Right there. It's cool.
Right there?
Wait, and then can you? That's the overall mix.
Yeah, go ahead and handle
yeah,
it,
my
man.
fault.
You the engineer. Come on, man.
Hey, I
Yeah,
can
he
make
knows
beats.
now.
I can make beats.
Yeah,
I can
go
make
ahead.
beats right here.
I
Nah.
don't even know, man.
And teach us why. He gonna put us on.
Right.
Check. As long as the mics are not hot, then you good. You want to keep it at a little yellow, but not too, not too yellow.
Okay.
Just so you have, later on you want to increase vocals, then it won't distort. You know what I mean?
Okay. All
That
right.
makes sense.
But yeah, this is a good set. It's a great setup. I like this shit.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it on the guy skinny real quick.
yeah.
Ready?
Oh, you gotta act serious.
Hey, tune in with my boy
What up,
Chris
what up?
Millie. Great artist from
Hold on.
Don't try too hard. Nigga. Just be yourself.
Yeah, just be me. All right, I got you.
He's all sweating.
Hey,
I'm a
you ready?
nerd.
And next
I'm
you
a
know the
nerd
camera
at
on your face. Yeah, it's my boy Chris.
Yeah. I'm a nerd at heart.
like,
I'm a
damn.
nerd at heart.
God.
I'm a nerd. No, my bad.
Go ahead. Let's hit it.
No, I'm just playing. All right, let's go.
You gotta do some jumpy jacks.
Tune in, man. We're doing a podcast with my boy, special guest
Yo.
Chris Millie.
Yes, sir.
You
We're
know,
gonna get personal tonight. Let's
legendary
get it.
music artist, engineer,
Yeah.
producer.
Man.
One
you
of
know,
one.
Slow It Down podcast
Yeah.
too.
Slow it down.
It's gonna be
My
lit,
brothers.
man. We're gonna talk about some shit.
Yes, we
Let's get
are.
it.
All right,
Love it.
man.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are we live?
Oh, we live.
Yo.
We up.
Okay.
Allah.
Slow it down. Shall I introduce my boy?
Hey, yes,
Hey, man, it's
by
been
all
a
means.
minute since we came back on for 2024. We only did one episode, right, for 2024?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our second episode and our
Hey.
first guest on.
Salute.
Bro, honestly, look, think about this. You're our first special guest on 2024
Yeah.
on our
Appreciate that.
podcast.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
and it's an honor that we have you because it's long overdue. We've been wanting to have you sit down and we could share our stories because you have crazy amounts of stories. And honestly, you're the reason why I'm even into certain doors. And it's literally, if I could give all like credit and honor to, is you.
Appreciate it, man.
You're the one who got me and Jay in through them doors, twofold through them doors, you know? So many artists through them doors, like literally next door to the game. I'm recording next to the game. You introduced me to the game.
Facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Hit Boy, like so many legends that I've seen myself building and working with, and you happen to be that one guy that you know, that doesn't get as credit as he should. And today we have my boy Chris Millie on Slow It Down podcast.
You know, you already know.
Slow it down.
Yeah,
Slow it
the
all way
legend.
down.
You gonna find out today. You gonna learn today.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Yes.
We gonna learn. We gonna learn. Yeah, man. So I appreciate you guys
Yeah.
having me here today, for real, because we have a lot of things to cover, a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you said, like I feel like there needs to be more, you know, showing light on where like
Right.
behind the scenes and
Yeah.
what goes on, because even just us, like shit, we be doing things people don't even know about, and this is why we do this, to like
Right.
really show everybody like, hey man, this shit going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this shit don't happen just cause, you know what I mean?
It ain't just one man. It's a team behind it, and you're definitely one of those members in the team.
Nah, for sure,
Right.
for sure,
Well,
man.
let's take it back a little bit for the people that are watching that don't really know what the heck we're
Yeah,
talking about.
let's give some background.
What are we talking about, man? What are you about? Who are you? And let's hear a little bit about what your story
I
is.
mean, shit, Chris Millie. My, you know, I come from Fresno, up north, and I think I was like 19 or 18 when I first decided to like move out to the small town city, you know,
Yeah.
Fresno. And I went to school, high school, grew up in Kerman, which is like 15 miles away from Fresno.
Okay.
And then from there, I kind of just like, you know, I was like, you know, just like after high school, I kind of, you know, we were doing music and stuff like that. Like my parents were like, you know, I want to say like my stepdad, he was in a really famous Mexican band
Oh, word?
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the band?
Oro Norteño. Like he's the
Oh,
one that kind of like taught me like the sauce on timing with drums and stuff like that. So
Okay.
even though my dad is also a drummer, but you know, I don't think he was ever like he has a passion for it, but I don't think he was ever like, you know, he just
Fully
it was
into
work. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it was work. You know, no time to, you know, play around and shit.
God,
Just
yeah, I
make
feel
money,
that.
you
Right,
know?
right. He had a talent, but he's come slept on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's kind of where I got kind of like the influence, you know, like I want to make music because
Yeah, it
I
always
could tell
within,
it
within
was-
the blood.
yeah, and I could just tell that it's something that he loved too, like on
Yeah.
the low, you know what I mean? Like he
And
didn't
you
really,
carried on.
yeah, I was like, you know what, like maybe he wasn't able to do it. I'm gonna, you know, I want to make him proud and like,
Right.
you know, maybe I'll do something with it, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's dope, man. And so through that, you became an engineer. And I mean, did you just start off being an engineer, making beats, or how did it all come about?
Well, shit. I think like my freshman year, you know, like freshman year all the way to senior year, I was in a metal band for a while. So
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I played guitar for a metal band called Forever Rising back in the day, and you know we were doing kind of good because we were like kids, you know. We're
Yeah.
like I was like 14, 15. I was the youngest one in the group, and you know we're like fuck it, let's just make a band, and you know because we love metal music, you know,
Yeah.
aside from hip hop and everything else, but
Right.
you know it was just something that musically I was like, man, this shit's dope as fuck. I want
Yeah.
to like keep working on this shit too.
Right.
So, you know, as kids, like after high school, we would have gigs booked for us, and you know, like my homies, like the lead singer's mom would like get a truck and like, you know, everything, trailer, everything, put all your shit in there and let's go to the show. We'd do like backyard shows like in different cities, or we'd do actual venues where like, you know, there's this dude named Tim Gardia back in the day in the Bakersfield area. Like he would book us on these crazy like shows, festivals and shit. So we played a lot of festivals that a lot of the bands that were headlining back in the day are like superstars now. You know what I mean? Because it was just like
That's
so
dope.
early on, you know?
That's dope as fuck.
So I'm like, damn, like A Day to Remember, Chelsea Grin, like fucking like all these bands are probably like, what the hell's going on? Like Circus Survive, like back in the day, like these are just like bands that just kind of like we were like sharing stage with that were like Suicidal Tendencies, like you know, big bands and shit. And I was like, what the fuck, like. So it was dope. It was dope, and then that kind of got me into the engineering though. That's what I was kind of get back to because like. That was when I first touched a studio, when I was like in the, you know, playing guitar, trying to record to these, you know, with the band.
Rock band.
The rock band and just working together. And
You was like a punker?
Nah, I was like scene, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some funny shit like, you know.
mosh pit type, right?
Yeah, like fucking. And then at that time, like we got into like the hardcore music, like where it was like beat down, gangster looking ass fools, like with face tats and shit, and, like just straight banging on fools. Like it was crazy. Like that was like. So now I was like, damn, like this. It's kind of like the hip hop world, but with the metal music, and, like kind of blended in. You know,
They don't fuck around either, man. You been to one before?
Yeah,
You're getting punched in the face, kicked in the stomach, all that.
They be
stuff.
screaming like,
even the ladies too. The chicks be in there like,
yeah, they be throwing down and shit.
Helicopter arms and everything.
Man,
man.
we used to do this one called what was it called? They call it shopping cart or the grass cutter. You come in the pit and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You start doing some funny ass shit. It looked goofy, I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of people would do this shit to like relieve stress.
It's
you know what I mean?
Explosive.
Like as soon as you hear the breakdown, the music, that shit be hitting like an 808 drop or something. You know what I mean? Like
it's like the climax.
Oh, yeah,
it's like the build up and just like
the build up to the drop. Like,
You said climax.
They got no you know, a climax means in so many definitions. It means like the top of the peak.
Okay.
You know
what I'm thinking about. When
I know, but like the same thing when it comes to like a movie. It's like there's a climax.
Yeah, no,
it's a resolution.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, all that, you know, there's a lot, but it definitely from all that just came to like being in the studio and working together, and how like the end product was like, damn, this shit sound clean. Like, how did this fool do this shit? Like, you know what I mean? Because we play it and it would sound cool, but you could tell it wasn't mixed. That's why like I feel like in hip hop world, like people expect like mixes right away when I had to wait like a month for a mix. You know what I mean? Because like this fool really had to work on it. You know, sit down, give him some time, like adjust drums, adjust, you know, guitars, adjust the bass, the vocals, everything. Like everything. It's like
it's a tedious process.
It's a real tedious process. And then
very technical.
This fool would like, I'll hit him up, be like, hey, is it done? Like 2 days later, be like, hey, bro, you got to give me like a week. I'm like, all right, bet. Hit him a week. Nah, it's still not done, bro. I still, you know, I'm sure he had other shit going on, but like, I could tell like he really wanted to put his time into it and then just send me some bullshit. You know what I mean? Pause. Excuse my language, but
nah, you're good, man. Slow it down. It's all good.
Hey, slow down.
Say all that shit.
But yeah, man. So yeah, everything came from there. Really, like, you know, my first time being in the studio, and I feel like that's what made me like, damn, I want to be the dude that like, cause I hear a lot of songs, and I'm like, man, this shit don't sound good. Or sonically, not you know, not the way the song is, but just
not
sonically.
the lyrics, but the melody and the beats and all that stuff.
The way it all comes together, like
the sound of it. You know what I mean? Just like, I know this could sound better.
Yeah,
it sounds good.
You have the ear for it.
Yeah. The song is good, but the sound is just not there. You know what I mean?
It's so crazy. How,
something's missing.
Something's missing.
How you could dissect certain like tones and all that stuff. I mean, I'm no engineer. I know nothing about it. I'm stupid when it comes to it. But I mean, you hear like all the different levels of things that it takes to make a beat or a song, anything. You know what I mean? It's just, it sounds like a lot of work.
Man, it's just like you said, dissecting it. That's why I can never listen to music nowadays like normal anymore, because it's like anything I listen for like enjoyment, I can't even enjoy it, because like at some point I'm gonna hear something and be like, I could have did, or you could have did that. I didn't like that. Or you know, or I could have done it better. Like I'm gonna be listening to the way they mixed it instead of just listening to the creativity of it. So that's what like kind of like doing all this shit kind of like ruins music, you know, in a way.
Yeah. So who inspires you with what you do?
Dang.
If you can name 3 top people that inspire you.
I mean, shit, it's really just watching, you know, everybody that I've worked around with that inspires me. Like, I get inspired, I feel like almost every time I'm in a session with someone. But, like, my mentor, David Kim, who's like Hit Boy's, like, main engineer right now. And, like, you know, he worked basically like how I did. Like, he started at a studio. You intern, you assist, and then you engineer. He was kind of like someone that would be like, okay, like, you know, these are the ropes. And then just... probably don't even realize it, but like when you know he was in a room and I just happened to like take the trash out or something, I would listen to the way they did certain things, and it's just I ask little questions. They probably don't even realize that I'm asking like questions that I'm like, yo, how'd you do that? You know what I mean? Like
taking notes, low key.
Yeah, just being a fly on the wall and shit.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
like he's one of them, and really just I don't know, like I don't want to say people inspire. I think just music in general just inspires me to just like keep learning. Okay. And then whatever I hear that it's like, oh, I like the way that sounds, I tap into like who did what, you know, who was the engineer for that session or who mixed that. Right. I'll go on YouTube, look up their shit and like see what they've done, listen to their mixes on those songs, and I'm like, damn, that shit sound crazy.
Yeah.
Like
figure out
like,
their strengths and specialties.
Yeah,
every engineer has their own strengths.
Exactly. I feel like that's why it's beautiful. Like you can choose
who's Travis Scott's engineer that making all those sounds of his ad-libs. Because you know, it has various sounds.
There's a bunch, honestly.
There's a few. It's different engineers.
Yeah, like
it's lit.
It's lit. It's super lit. Like I have stories even from that shit. Like, like I know one of my he's one of my associates that work with me at the studio. Zach Steele. He's done a lot of shit for Travis, and he would tell me stories of like just how like crazy those Travis Scott sessions can be. Like I think he had like a panic attack and all kinds of, not to put him on blast, but but just like it's just like it just becomes a lot sometimes, especially when it's an artist that's really passionate about this shit, like, but could come across a little like
it
just
sounds like a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure,
man, for the engineer.
For the engineer.
Just engineer and just like more or less like because it's like tedious hours, so you're just like it might be fun most of the time, but you're gonna come across some times in a session where like you've been locked in for 12 hours, let's say, like fools get tired, you know what I mean, like you want to break, fools want to keep going, they don't understand what you're going through, right. So like I feel like sometimes like as an engineer, like I feel like a lot of people like tend to forget we're humans, you know what I mean, so like you got to be kind of like kind of just like, you know what I'm saying, like be like, hey, empathy, bro, like have some like, exactly, like be able to show like, hey, man, like
put yourself in my shoes.
It's been like 6 hours and you've been recording. As soon as you know it's all right, load this one up. Like, hey, can I go to the restroom, bro?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now we do need to discuss that on this platform, on this podcast about, because I understand what it's like to engineer, because I used to engineer myself. And I empathetically understand for you guys just sitting there for hours and hours recording me. Or recording us as artists, and we feel like because it's such a command, like, yo, cut that off, slice that, then punch it right here. Nah, bro, like this, like, bro, let the beat play, like. And sometimes we talking dishes. Well, I don't, because I always be respectful, like.
No, for sure.
To
I've been
every
in the
engineer.
studio with you.
Yeah, very respectful.
Yeah,
but I know how it is as artists, like they disrespect. It seems like it's disrespectful, like, bro, let the beat play. Like, Danny, I tell you to, it'd be like that. And
there's definitely been moments like that for sure.
Right, you gotta like. A lot of times you gotta bite the tongue, but there's times where you do have to speak up, like as a man, respect that fact that like, yo, as a man, sometimes I gotta use the restroom too, bro. I've been sitting here for the last 6 hours, like recording you straight, like
facts.
Right. They think because they're paying for it, then they're entitled to doing
also
whatever they want.
No,
I think
even with people with status, they really talk down on like certain men, like just like they just You know how I get, bro, and I feel like we need to speak up on that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because like I've been in situations, I've been in sessions where like they tend to forget, people like some of the artists tend to forget that like I said, like we're humans, bro. Like I'm not like a monkey, you know what I mean? I'm not an animal, like you're
treating like a
hey, what are you doing, bro? Like, hey, chill out, bro. I don't even know you like that, bro. Why you talking to me like that? Like in my head, I'm like that because as a professional, you also, like you said, you got to bite your tongue on certain situations. So like,
Imagine at the end of the car like, nigga, did I tell you to, huh? You know, the end of the
there would be moments where I'm like, hey, bro, chill out. Like, you know, like,
Shut up, Kendrick. Shit.
no, for real. There'd be moments like that, for real. Like, but
Who'd you have to get into it? Like, if not to expose so much any business, but like, who'd you have to like
I'm not
speak
gonna
up
say
against?
exactly who it was, but there was one artist that if I can remember it, boom, right off the top of my head, I'm like, damn, like that fool must have like fucked with me mentally in my head. You know what I mean? Because like, it wasn't that bad, but it was just like, just a way. It's like, bro, like they expect you to know how like certain songs are gonna be done, right? Like you just like I get what you're trying to do, but like I don't know. This is my first time working with you. Like, don't expect me to know your process on how you record and how you do all this. You got to explain to me what you want, what you don't want. Like, because I think it's dumb too. Like that. Like sometimes engineers are just like we're not vocal producers. Let's just say like unless we want to be. You know what I mean? Like unless we do know what we're doing vocally and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to put that hat on. But I feel like sometimes like they expect you to just do the whole entire song for them. And I'm like, bro, aren't you the artist? Like, you should know what you want, at least to decide whether what you want and what you don't want. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
We can help you out, of course. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, I've had artists where, like, I'm doing the whole entire ass song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's true. There's a majority of artists where they depend and see, like, people have the psychology where like they think that it's all on the engineer to make it sound fire like this, make me sound on beat, make me sound on key. Like, you know, it's not true. It's like, we're here to conduct like your recording and make sure we master the mix. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to like, okay,
we're trying to make your vision a reality.
Yeah.
But you also gotta, you gotta help out too.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like
meet me halfway, bro. If you off key, bro, I can't just make it be on key.
Oh God, there'll be moments where like they're like, oh, like I'm like, bro, like you literally sound like that, like oh, like bro, like try to actually sing it, and maybe the auto tune will pick it up. You know what I mean? Like, no, for real, because some people just expect you're even expecting the computer to do the work for you, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, bro, like actually try to hit the note. And the computer is gonna help you out. You got to meet the computer at least halfway. You know what I mean?
Assist.
Man, speaking of computers, bro, like isn't it crazy how much they're evolving and advancing when it comes to making music? It seems like for the most part, not the most part, but a lot, it's kind of leading the way.
Nah, for sure. I feel like it's definitely getting better to the point where like it's a good thing and a bad thing. But I feel like the good thing is like it helps creatives stay creative without doing so much work, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, like technology, like you're saying, evolving, like even like the whole NAM thing that's going on right now too.
Oh yeah,
like you know, every year is just new technology.
Yeah, for sure. It's an industry.
Hard to keep up. You know what I mean? But I always say this: like, learn what you know, learn where you want to be at, and like learn the tools that you got. And you can literally go anywhere.
Grow from there.
And just sound good anywhere you go. You can be in a hotel.
Right.
You can be in this big time $1 million studio. You know what I mean?
You can
like
be in the closet, basement.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably sound better in the closet than you would be in a $1 million studio.
Because your vibe is there.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
So I feel like with recording music, it's just a recording to pick up a frequency. Right. So like your energy is gonna pick up that frequency. You's feeling lit, it's gonna feel that. No, it's not like just because I'm in this room, it's just about to be lit, and the engineer gonna make me sound lit. If you know me sound lit, like you're not it.
That's right.
That's cold.
Hey, well, with that being said, let's take a shot to that real quick.
All right, let's take a shot to that.
Energy, man.
Take a shot to having the most,
man.
being yourself is the most strongest energy you could ever live up to.
Cheers.
Never fake it.
Man,
Yes,
cheers
sir.
to the rest of the engineers
Yes,
too,
sir.
doing your thing.
Hey, this is for all the engineers, facts, is out there who's being undercredited and who's been working, grinding hard, barely, having me age just because y'all been recording, being talked and slapped to, but biting the tongue and patience. Look, man, y'all make these great records happen. We salute to you.
Cheers to them, for real.
Cheers to all y'all.
Y'all doing something special, man. I love this, man. I love it.
We're trying to, man.
Oh, that idea, chasing the tequila with a beatbox is crazy.
Whoa. Speaking of beatbox, we got my man right here. Speaking of beatbox, yeah, we can get that. We can run it.
Oh, you trying to run it?
We can run it. Hey,
You
he can
going
beatbox.
first,
Hey, I go first. I go first.
I gotta catch him
I
up.
go first. He
You
go
want me to
second.
catch
He
the
come
beat?
second. Yeah, he come second.
Oh, he said, I gotta take the.
I don't know how to
I think the
beatbox like
edible-
that. But it's gonna be something simple. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey,
When the real come through, let the fakes all disperse. No rehearse. I'ma spit another verse. Yeah, speaking true when I'm at the church. Hey, you gotta go ahead and go Google search my name. Steph Philippe, never lane. Yeah, I'm spitting on the game. Yeah, I'm spitting on this flame like skateboard tires. Never retire. Spitting through the wire. Yeah, you already know. Steph Philippe getting high with my squad, my dogs. Gotta thank God. I'm beating on the odds. You know I used to raw, but changed my life and I'm doing it right. Every day I gotta thrive and every day I gotta strive. With my
hey, fuck it. No discussion. Gotta beatbox. And I'm on it.
On
Popping
it.
tags, yeah, you know that we be off it.
We be off it.
I don't care, 'cause we just trying to make this profit.
Make it what?
Hey, take it to the bay. Now we really in LA.
No worth.
I don't really give a fuck what the fuck they gonna say.
What?
Take a shot to the homies. Yeah, we really gonna
Yeah.
stay. I
Yeah.
don't really give a
Yeah.
fuck because we
Yeah.
do this every day. Hold
every
up.
day.
That
Every
was
day.
7 leap. I don't give a fuck because we finna creep.
Hey, I'm over here getting lightheaded.
But he's still going. He dropped every 8 bars. He did a little switch up.
I can't breathe. Even with.
Hey, he was already. He's already beatboxing.
Shout
A
out to
vape
Big
finna
Tank,
pop
man.
out.
That's how we be doing this.
Hey, again, I take me get
Pass on that,
it.
though. He's fast on that.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, Chili should have been doing the ad-libs.
I know. He should have been.
Mama.
Hello.
It's lit.
What up, though?
Oh shit.
I'm fucking weak. No, that was dope, man.
Now we do that every 13 minutes, so another 13 minutes. We gotta do it again. We gotta run it again. We gotta run it again.
We're gonna run it again. We're gonna have both of y'all freestyle
Slow
next.
it
though.
down.
Sure. I'll
Hey,
do the
yeah.
beatbox.
No, he can beatbox. No, he
I'll
can freestyle too. Go
I'll
ahead.
try. Let's do it.
All right, next little. All right, bet.
We got you,
So
we got you.
we just discussed a lot about the engineering side, but let's discuss
Yeah.
about what they did not know. Well, those who don't know, he's really an artist.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about you as an artist. You know, like you rap, you sing, you melodize. You know, let's talk about your music, man. What you got coming up?
Man, I mean, shit. I was supposed to drop a project today, but man, I'm always like contemplating, like, okay, should I put that song on there or should I not put that song in there? And I'm like, nah, hell no. So like, I low-key paused it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just drop it next week. I'm getting 2 more dope artists on it, so I was like, you know what? It's gonna be worth the wait if I just wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
just wait
it's
2
no
more.
rush.
Yeah, no rush it. Like it's. Really off the dribble, I was just making songs one night, and I was just like, you know what? This could be an EP. Let me make like 2 more, and there's like 5, 6 songs already right there.
Nice.
I was like, you know what? I have a lot of one verse on every song. I might as well just throw like 2 artists on there, and
Yeah.
you know, and just kind of like make it like a tape.
A
you
full
know?
song.
Call it a banger.
Call it a banger. Yeah.
Damn.
So I got a project coming up. But yeah, a lot of
Now,
shit
what is the
I-
project called, and what is it about? Like, what's your vision for the project? What inspires it?
So it was really just weird sounds, like just like
That's the song, Weird Sounds Volume 3?
oh nah. That's the first one.
Weird Sounds Volume 3.
I guess the project's called Dementia. Like,
Dementia.
Dementia.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
it's like, you know, it's
Okay.
crazy, you know,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
you know, dementia is just like,
Hey, that
I don't
flavor
know.
is good. Whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
Tastes
man.
like some good
Nah,
tea.
hell
That's
no.
some
I wanted to
Maui
talk about it
mango.
too.
You know
That's
what I
some
mean?
See, that's the edibles. Can
yeah.
bro.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just surviving
what
off edibles.
Oh yeah,
What's it called? D's.
yeah.
St. D's. Shout out to St. D's, man. This is not a promotion. This is just letting you guys know this shit is fire.
Yes.
Fire.
Let me see
Send
that.
some
Low
packs.
key, this can is crazy.
Yeah,
Look
right.
at it though, like it's got the
You can
UFO.
reseal it. You
Yeah.
can reseal it at the top
Oh,
too.
that's
That's
cool. popping.
Pull me up.
Sodas
Pull me a
and
little
all that
bit.
shit gotta have this shit. Now.
Right,
You know
right.
what? I gotta stop
Everything.
talking soda.
I love the label and the
Dick-
container on that.
You
It's
addicted
fire.
to soda?
Man,
What's your
I
favorite
hate
soda?
it.
Coca-Cola?
Ah, yes.
Is it
that's the
Coca-Cola?
worst one.
Tell me
It's
that
the
shit don't
worst
hit different in Rosarito. Remember we went to
Oh,
Rosarito?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, we had a
The
gang of
bottle
Because that's
soda?
pure cane.
With the
It's real cane
Casamigos.
sugar.
Real cane sugar, I
Yeah,
mean,
like,
yeah.
bro, nah.
Here you go.
That shit hit different.
Fire with some tacos.
Man, the shrimp tacos, did you have those?
I'm allergic to shrimp, man. I had that salad though.
The salad one is
salad is
good.
fire, and they
The
throw out-
handmade tortillas.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that spoonful of guacamole.
The way they roll it
Oh.
up into like a little cone with the wrap.
They
Damn.
grab it and just
Yeah,
go,
bam,
It's just slap the avocado.
Yeah, slap
on
the
it.
bang.
Yeah, it's just
Fire.
like wow. And it's like
and it's like $1.25 too. Like what?
probably less than that.
Less
That
than-
shit-
yeah, it's
I
like
had to have
$1.
been like 50 cents or 75
Yeah,
cents. a taco.
some for the low.
I was like, damn, this shit good. I ain't
Right.
We'll definitely get back to your birthdays, because that was a whole weekend and scene.
Oh, yeah, that was a weekend on itself.
That's
Yeah,
when I
my
But
first
bad.
met
That
you.
we
was a
still
whole
want to
nother-
stick on the subject about you as an artist.
Yeah, my bad.
So what
yeah.
project you got coming up, and
So yeah,
what inspires it?
The project's called Dementia, and it was just more or less just like, because I've been on this like wave with like these type of beats lately that are just like super weird, abstract sounding, kind of metal influence.
Okay.
Like as far as rhythm goes,
You starting to take it back to the roots, right?
a little bit, yeah. Just more or less just like trying to be weird with it again, just be
Different.
different. It's corny saying different, but like,
Like an ad-lib
Exactly.
with a strong cathedral reverb.
yeah, no, I'm just
With a,
kidding.
with a cathedral reverb.
That's how you created hit, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, man, like. Yo, what song is that? Because
That's an opera.
That's opera, right?
That's opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that. They do that in the what is
Still?
it called? The
Disneyland?
Choir.
Oh, choir, yeah.
Choir shit.
Yes.
Bro, I heard some fool on what is it like a meme on Instagram, and he was doing that shit, and I was like, Dad, that fool really hit that. Some
Yeah.
like
They be hitting
hood-ass
notes. They be
kid.
hitting notes.
He was
Yeah.
like,
Talking
oh.
about.
do,
I'm like,
bro.
damn, bro, chill.
It was a regular kid, like, oh, do you want to
Lit as fuck. Yeah, lit as
Yeah,
fuck.
I seen that shit.
That fool was lit too. He was
Yeah.
like high as shit. He was just like hitting. He was like, you know,
He was
I'm
Mexican?
I think he was
Yeah,
Mexican.
he like a vato. He like a vato hitting them
With an
operas.
Edgar- with an Edgar cut too.
Yeah,
That shit was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I seen that. I seen that. I said that he
I
hard.
was like, damn, he hit
That
those
shit is
notes.
dope, man. I got respect
He be doing
for
Adele?
opera singers for
Oh,
sure.
God. Did you guys do choir at all in school?
I did.
I-
I did.
not in
Like-
school,
like
but
fourth,
I
fifth
did.
grade. You know, just some kids.
I
type.
did.
family.
Nah.
What position were you in the choir?
It wasn't really a position. It was just like the kid, like who would just sing, you know, the Star Spangled
No,
Banner.
but you definitely had like a or was it like were you with a group of kids or
Yeah, we'd be in the stands
you had a
and we
role for
would
sure?
sing.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
They didn't
I was
tell him
never.
what- they didn't tell him what role it was, but they gave you a
I
role.
definitely wasn't the lead singer though, for sure.
No.
For sure.
But everybody got a part. You know what I mean? They got the bass, the treble,
Yeah.
the mids. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're
Right.
probably in the middle. And
Yeah.
then, you know, you're giving it the
Little
support.
tenor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tenor. See, you know.
Tenor.
He knows. He said it. He's like, I'm a tenor. What about you? Were you like,
I'm not even sure, bro. Like, cause I was real young when I was.
he used to hit the
in choir.
falsetto.
I was.
The falsetto.
Nah, but I was probably like maybe 7, 8. 9,
oh, damn, you were
10.
real young when you were that. Yeah.
My
I
brother
feel
played the drums. My uncle was like on the piano. You feel me? And my other little brother was singing and shit.
it. Okay.
Chili had a triangle. Ding.
Oh.
Hey.
Nah, I learned how to play the piano.
Hey, he was a
after
professional
singing
triangle
and shit.
player.
Yeah,
Yo,
Yeah,
piano's
that's lit.
sick.
yeah, in
That's on the
church.
bucket list. to learn.
Zaytoven.
Yo, everything.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, for real. That's one thing I wish I like learned off the top. On top of like being an artist and all this shit, like being able to play keys. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
really, because I was in a jazz band, but I was like the one that didn't know how to read notes, but I can listen to the rhythm and be like, okay, I
Kind of adapt to it, right?
adapt to it. Yeah, because like I would just watch like in my jazz band, I was like, he was like in high school. There would be this like a main core drummer, right?
Yeah.
And like I played drums in jazz band, and so like I would just like sit and watch him play like the songs maybe like 2-3 times and learn it
Yeah, okay.
like on my head. Remember
like
it.
the drum line shit. You remember the drum line?
Exactly.
They
Yo,
Yeah,
that's why I
remember
love
it.
that movie. It's
Literally.
like it's kind of corny movie, but like the
You could
story
relate.
I could relate because
Yeah.
that was me. Like I was really like that. Like
Yeah.
I didn't go as far as to like learning the thing, but like which I should have. Like I know a little bit, but not
Yeah.
like how he did it. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Now I was like, bro, like I can learn this shit. I can play this shit. It's easy. It's easy rhythm. It's
To
really-
memorize,
To
yeah.
memorize. At least to me it was. And I was like, you know what? And the cool thing is the teacher never really said anything about it. He just kind of let me do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would like add a little sauce to it or something.
Right, right.
And he'd be like, oh, that was cool. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah.
hey, don't do that shit again.
Keep it original.
Keep it
sir.
original, yeah. Because a lot of these dudes are very like, keep it to the
Yeah,
book. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I would go like, like you know, I go crazy and he'd be
Have a
like,
flavor to it.
he'd look at me like, that was cool.
what's
but
up, bro?
What the fuck, bro? Like, is this the
That's
band
funny shit,
or is
man.
this your band? Like I'm like,
Just
yeah,
throwing a
you're
little
right,
bit of
you're right.
spice on it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I was just trying to throw some flavor.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a similar incident to that, like 8th grade. I played the trombone in the band.
Okay.
Okay.
And we were playing a song, and it was close to the DMX's, the X. Doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom, doom. So I swear, bro, I just hopped like out of the song, bro, and started playing that shit, bro. I remember like he looked at me, and the crazy part, he didn't even say nothing, bro. He just let me play my shit. So I was sitting there, burn, 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 burn. And when I stopped, bro, I just remember stopping, and everybody was like, nigga, for real. Like,
What were you trying to do with that?
I don't know,
Wait,
bro.
did they
That
like
was
it
funny.
though? Was it good? Was it
To me, that shit
was
was
it
dope,
saucy?
bro.
Yeah,
But I
I'm sure
literally,
you were in the
like I
vibe.
said, but I fucked up the whole song, because we was all supposed to be playing as a unit, you feel me? And I saw my opportunity, and I
Hey,
ran with it.
see, you heard something they didn't hear. So I think that was
Exactly.
crazy. It's
Right,
like,
right.
what? The teacher later on asked you, like, hey, what were you trying to do? I'm trying to do some DMX shit. What the fuck you talking about? Like, we're like, damn, for real, that's crazy.
That was God-given right there.
Oh, God.
Everything.
Oh, God. Now that. So, yeah, damn, man. So all that shit was just like, came up from, just
Yeah.
all that, band music and shit like that, man.
I have a question,
That's
bro.
dope.
Like, when it comes to creating your art, man, what's the process?
What's the process in creating the art?
Yeah, like, are you by yourself, or do you have a certain way of doing it?
Right, like, yeah, I feel like for
see this?
myself, I
I bet.
definitely feel,
Let's get it.
I feel like, yeah, I have to, like,
Hold on, I'm so sorry. 1 second. I like how Steph just comes in.
Man, he ain't got
After
no.
everything, he's in the middle of a conversation.
All
He's
you
like,
hear is
let's get it. Let's go ahead and get it now. I'm ready, so everybody else is ready now. All right, you saying something? Go ahead.
oh, yeah, my bad, you cut you out.
Now I'm going live on IG, so that way we, they can
Guess
tune
what it
in
is, tune in.
and
What up,
really,
man?
follow with the Slow Down podcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
I
hear-
Everybody tap
hear your
in,
story.
Tap
Yes.
in.
We
tap
got
in.
Chris Millie in the building. Let's hate.
They got a lot of other shit though, aside from me, that is also very valuable to this page. So definitely go check that shit out on the
Appreciate
podcast.
that,
because
man.
I
Slow
think
down,
it's-
slow
I
down.
think it's just beautiful what you guys are doing too.
Thank
Because
you.
at the end of the
Amen.
day, it's like you shining light to where
Exactly.
there's darkness.
Yeah,
Ah,
exactly. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. We're here to add light, man.
You feel
Add
me?
light, because when
Man,
you
love
see
it.
light, you actually see.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a jinx when you said that. I was
Nah,
just like, jinx.
Personal jinx.
lights turn off.
That's a rip. Hit the neck.
Nah, I love it though.
So
man.
what-
I love what you're doing with the brand.
Oh
too,
yeah,
by the
yeah,
way,
yeah.
just saying,
Appreciate,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's all
God's
we're here on a
kingdom,
mission.
God's kingdom, you know what I'm saying?
We're on a
TK,
mission
Oh
TK.
yeah, got
to
the
add
shade
light
on
to
there.
this
Got
dark
the
world.
shade, the jacket,
You
know,
know
the
what I'm
long
saying?
sleeve, the
Glorify
regular
God through
tee,
fashion.
You know, we just
Yes.
vibing. You know,
Yes.
it's casual, but
Yeah.
it's
One of a
sexy.
kind. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's a big
smashy.
statement. It's a big, bold statement.
That's
God,
right.
oh
Yeah.
God, for real. On God, for real. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Glorifying God through fashion.
What we talking about?
So yeah, no,
Back to your story. Back to your story.
Back to the question at
Yeah.
hand. I just wanted to know.
yeah.
Like
What's
any
the- what was-
rituals or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like
Before-
before,
oh,
you
before
start
Do you light the
creating.
sage before
Yeah,
you clear the
you
room?
know,
You jump
Just
off the roof?
meditate?
You know, jump off the roof. I put a little
Bong.
like circle of candles and
Nice.
you know, and kill a goat.
Dro-
Nah,
the blood, like, the sound of the blood when it hits the concrete.
you know, eat a sandwich with the goat blood on it. You know,
And
you know, just
puts a little bit of blood, like
a little sage.
Now, what's your
light it up.
tell the world what's your creative process? Like, how do you get into that
sure.
zone where you're about to like create, a new sound, a new lyric, a new melody?
I like being alone. Like I know lately at night I have access to $1 million studio where I work at.
Multi.
Chalice Recording
seen.
Studios.
The most legendary ever.
It's
Oh,
wild.
God.
Lady Gaga, Kanye West, bro. Anybody you could think of. Like
I seen.
anybody
Thanks to
you could think of.
Shit,
Travis
Drake,
Scott,
Travis Scott,
Future. I'm
Young
recording
Thug.
Future. After my session was Neo. I had a session, then Neo had a session.
Yeah.
And then I had a session where it was Tiger, then I came right after Tiger. Like in the same room, same
room.
booth, same mic.
That shit looks overwhelming, bro.
It's crazy.
It looks
It's on a
Be
different
overwhelming,
energy.
for sure.
Man.
But that's how I feel. Like I'm like, damn, I work there, but then at the same time, like I feel like sometimes I'm just at home vibing. You know, and
Right,
I
right,
have
right.
this big studio, and then that, and then
You feel like the best energy comes either at Chalice or more at home, you say?
I would say it's a little bit of both, depending on my mood. But I've noticed that a lot of my new songs have definitely been
More
at
at
the
home?
crib.
Yeah.
Just because I'm alone.
Yeah.
You know,
You
I
got
could
your
be-
son there.
my son, my fam. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I have a 1-year-old. You know, so it's like a whole new thing. Like I can't just go to the studio no more. Like just like be there all night type shit. You know,
Right,
I gotta
right.
come back home, make sure the kid's fine. Like I even put a camera on and shit, like just so I can like see him if I'm at the studio at like 3 in the morning and make sure he's good, like watching him from the crib, like.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just things have definitely changed. Before I loved just going to the studio, you know, smoke up, bring a couple of homies, you know, and just vibe out,
Right.
you know, and make some hits with the homies, or just, you know, if I'm on my own shit, I really like to be alone, smoke, and just kind of kick it, watch some movies, get inspired, like before I even touch the mic.
Right.
Even if I just make one song, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't care. Like
Be
I'll just make
fulfilled.
one song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I
You
made
feel like
one.
movies help inspire your music?
I'm a movie buff.
Yeah.
I love movies.
So what about a movie that gives you this energy to deliver and create a song? Like what
I
is
think
it?
it's just the vision that, like, not just from the story, but like the director, like, what the fuck?
I hear that too.
That was me. I thought
That has to be Steph.
I was like, I thought it was me. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
I'm like, is there a mosquito in here?
They're all calling you a sinner.
The homies on the mic.
Yeah, for real. Nah, it came out cool. Like, nah. Nah,
And
but
that beatbox kicking in.
Oh yeah, everybody's kicking in. Oh, shit.
No,
I think we gotta get another session.
nah. Do you see why though? Like, I feel like as an engineer, that's the engineer in me. I'm listening to things in the background, like
Right.
things that shouldn't matter,
Right.
but I'm
Yeah.
like,
Sound.
Paying attention.
Sound.
That's the artist in you,
Yeah,
bro. Straight
yeah.
up.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'll be like, hold on,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like it would just catch me off guard. Like it's like squirrel. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Stopping your tracks.
oh
like, wait.
God, and I hate that though. That's why I feel like, damn, like with music, I'm like, damn, I can't listen to music no more because I like
Yeah.
listen to something or a
Yeah.
clip or some weird shit. I'll be like, nah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my bad. Back to the, you know, the process. Just, I guess, just being by myself and just really being like tapping in, like I said, movies and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel
Like,
like the
name
movies,
your top 3 movies. Like what movie you been watching lately that inspired one of your greatest hits?
underrated as fuck. Running Scared. You
Running
watched
Scared?
that?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Paul Walker
That's
movie.
a good
Underrated.
ass movie.
Oh,
That's an
That's
old
a
one?
good ass
Underrated.
movie.
Yes.
That's an older
yes,
one, huh?
Yes.
I think I've seen
Running
the previews
Scared.
of that.
Yeah.
Running Scared. Watch that shit. It's just like, it's supposed to be an action movie, but like, it just gets deep, scary,
Kind of like a
dark.
drama.
Yeah,
it'll
it
be
gets
like
real
drama
dark.
and
It
like-
gets
Okay.
real dark, like out of nowhere. Like it's about this dude that, like, you know, he's supposed to like. Well, the dude Paul Walker, he's the guy who's supposed to hide the gun from. You know, if this dude shot this guy, he gotta hide that gun. You know what I mean?
okay.
No one knows. Well, I can't even tell you that 'cause it's part of the movie.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so like that would be a spoiler. But like, basically, he has to hide this gun, and then his son takes it on, like, he takes it, or oh no, his son's homie takes it because, you know, he has abusive parents. So he goes and tries to shoot the guy, right? So there's a whole bullshit now. Everybody's trying to find this gun, whatever. Like, so Paul Walker has to find this kid who has his gun, and this kid goes through like a journey,
Yeah.
and like crazy shit. When you like, I guess like what I feel like I got from that movie is like how dark the world can be. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's this kid,
Right.
and he starts going through a bunch of shit over
Yeah.
just this gun
Yeah.
that he took. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like it gets real fucking dark. Like, but it's
You be
it's
thinking of a beat that comes up like dun dun dun.
yeah, like, I'm like, oh, shit, that's crazy. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but other than the story of the movie, it's the if you watch the movie, there's actual crazy like visuals. Like the visuals are insane.
Okay.
Like it's
Yeah.
not just like a cut.
Yeah.
It's like close-ups, effect, gets grungy, and then
Yeah.
it just goes somewhere else to another. It's like
I like that.
It's like,
Yeah.
have you ever watched Man on Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah. Do you remember the visuals on
Incredible.
that? It was
Yes.
just like intense.
Yes.
Like real vibrant
The
colors.
shots were
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah,
Like, so
100%.
that's kind of how this movie is, Running Scared, and like kind of like that. But
Yeah.
that's what I get from movies. I like pay attention to the details, not
Mm.
just the story of it, but like what it took to make that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So every time I make a
production
song,
behind it?
yeah, the production. So every time I'm making a song, I put
Think
myself
about
in
the
movie
production.
mode.
Yeah.
I think in movie mode, or like how would I vision? How do I put this song in like
Into a movie.
into a movie and visualize it? Actually,
the
visualize
scene
it.
come out.
Yeah, like all these.
And what
little
would it
details.
drop, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I feel
drop,
that. I feel that. I feel that.
ad-libs, everything is based on like
Yeah.
those little clips. that
Like
they
to
did,
me, one of
you
my
know?
favorite movies, Menace to Society. So every song
Great
that
movie.
played in that movie was like monumental to me.
Oh God,
You know,
that
when
movie
Menace
was
8,
fire.
Menace, you know,
You ever watch South Central?
yeah,
That movie is crazy.
yeah, you know, so
Menace
like,
to Society was
Classic.
dope.
good
though. I
shit.
fuck with
Both
that one.
classics.
I feel like all movies, bro. Like, what's a
MC8.
movie without music? or
Right.
you know what I'm saying, or instruments.
That's
you feel
what
me?
makes a
Like
movie.
exactly. That should
It's always the instruments, the orchestra behind it, like that. How scary it
if
is.
not, it'll be dull as fuck. Like,
Right.
No,
Right.
yeah. The audio is
Imagine you turn it off, how boring it'd be.
man. Or just mute it.
Yeah.
And then you just watch it. You'll be like, man, what the fuck? Like the sound is jump scares, all that shit. Like that all
Yeah.
plays in a part with the audio.
yeah.
And that's another thing I went to school for. I went to audio school for movies too.
Yeah,
So like I know
okay.
how to do sound design, ADR, all this shit. Like again, paying attention to detail. Like the sound. One thing I learned in school was like the sound is very, very important. Like you
Yeah.
have mediocre sound, no one's gonna fuck with the movie because
Yeah.
it's just like it doesn't put you in,
In
that world.
into
Yeah.
that frequency.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got to be immersed into
Yeah,
the movie. You
right.
feel me?
Let
So
me ask you: do you think you're born with it, or can you learn it?
with what like
With just that ability to do that, to be able to
Sound
see,
treatment, sound development.
Yeah.
I think it was just something that I was born with it just because of just watching. Like nah, I don't know. It's different because like it's just something that I kind of just got
It just
from
developed.
just developed. Yeah,
Yeah.
just me watching movies. Like actually like. Aside from music, I love movies, so it's like
Yeah.
just entertainment, really,
Yeah.
just
Go
where
hand-
it goes.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
you have
sense.
an itch and an ear for sounds.
Right.
You know, an
Sure.
eye to back up that sound.
Exactly, like the vision for it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I can make a song and already think of like what this can actually be.
Yeah.
But don't got the budget to do it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right,
If I
right.
did have the budget, this shit would go crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I even have like a movie idea. Like believe it or not, remember I was back to the jazz band shit. Like in jazz band, like there was one year where like we went to a trip in Vegas, like as a group, you know, like to go perform at a show, right? We were supposed to perform at a college level and just kind of just perform a couple songs. And like in the hotel before that shit, all of us kids got fucked up. You know, we were doing drugs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Kids, bro, we're like 15, 16. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Doing shit that we weren't supposed to do. And nobody got caught. Everything was perfect until like Monday, you know, little girl, like one of the girls that was like, you know, part of the group, you know, I don't say little because that was back then.
Yeah.
But like, you know, she was bragging to her friends and the teacher overheard. She's like, what do you mean what happened over there? You know what I mean? Called us all in, started
Yeah.
interrogating, people were pointing fingers, blah, blah, blah. And like, you know, I got expelled from school because I had to be a part of that shit.
Yeah.
So I got expelled for like a year and I had to go to a continuation school. And it was like a school where like, literally it was all like bad kids.
Yeah. I
Like,
know. I went to the same thing. Similar.
It's
Yeah.
like a continuation.
I
Yeah.
went to probation school, but
Yeah.
yeah, where it was nothing but bad
Bad
kids.
kids.
And,
Yeah,
like, dude,
detentional.
I don't belong here.
Yeah,
This
no,
shit's not
facts.
me.
That's
Yeah.
kind of how I felt though. But it was
Yeah.
crazy because it was like all bad kids. Every morning fights, you know, going
Yeah.
crazy. And it was like it felt like jail because it was like only 4 classrooms.
Yeah.
But it's separated from the high school. You're not at the high school. You're like about 200 feet away from the high school in like this little fucking thing where it's gated.
Yeah.
And
It
like
seems like
every morning.
it's all institutional, huh? It's
yeah,
like-
all
it's
institutions. Like make you feel like you in jail, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
a
kind of
system.
crazy. It's super weird.
It's a system.
So like anyway, I went there for a year and like which is crazy. It wasn't just me. It was like half of my fucking jazz band went there too. So think about this: like a bunch of geek kids coming into this school
Yeah.
Yeah.
where there's nothing but troublemakers. So
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so like I think the beauty of what happened here was that like we helped out a bunch of kids that were like on road to bad doings. Like you know what I'm saying? Actually got them to graduate. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
nice.
Like helping them out and like they're band geeks.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
watching everything happen. I would help out here and there, but I was watching these band geeks like really like, hey bro, how do I do this shit? Like, and then the homie would be like, oh yeah, this is how you do it, you know?
Yeah, that's
And then
cool.
he started actually learning, and then they graduated. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So like, so I feel like this movie idea I had was like that was
Okay.
basically like
Going
one
through
day
that same process.
yeah, the band geeks went to a continuation school, helped out a bunch of troublemakers make it out. You feel me? Like kind
Write
of like
that
a freedom
shit.
rider,
Bro.
freedom
Right,
riders
right,
kind of
Write
vibe.
that
You
shit
feel
down,
me?
man.
Crazy movie,
Yeah.
and I'm just watching everything happen. Like first scene, boom.
Yeah.
You get to the school and there's like 2 girls going at it in the restroom, blah blah blah, fucking beating each other up. You see this white kid like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like watching all this shit and like he's
Yeah.
he's like a white band geek
Yeah,
kid. You know what I mean?
right.
He's never seen this shit in his life, but he got into some trouble because he was hanging around with the wrong people. Now you got kicked out.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it's a culture shock because now you in the hood. Like,
Yeah, you're in the now you're
you
in
from the
hood.
suburbs.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. So like, this would be a dope ass movie.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
just
that's
something
how
I thought
most
about.
movies are.
Hey, we're gonna
made,
cut
you know?
that out because someone might, take that idea.
No, for real, seriously, that's a Netflix movie. No,
Now we
for
need a
sure.
collaboration.
Yeah.
Netflix tap in. We'll send you the email after this episode.
Hulu tap in.
Email me in the description.
Oh God.
Hey, but that's how movies are made, you know,
Facts.
through those kind of like
Yeah.
like real life happenings or situations.
This was
and
based on a
occasions.
true story.
Yeah.
movies. Yeah.
That's how the best movies are created.
No cap. No cap.
That's what's up, man. So I heard you had a kid, man. Let's get
Yeah.
into your personal life, bro.
Yeah.
I know a lot of things shifted.
He just turned one too.
After becoming a dad. I personally, because I have 2 kids. He has a little boy.
Yeah.
2 kids.
Yes, sir.
I have
One
2.
little boy.
Yeah, boy and a girl. He has a son.
Okay.
I got 8,
Man, he
got-
I thought it was 9.
9 on the way. No, it's
He
like
got 8 amaze bowls.
8 acai bowls.
Acai bowls. He said, "Get it right. It's acai bowls." Creations. You like
Yeah,
creations?
crazy is fire. That's the
Creations
best
is
spot,
good.
bro.
I haven't
You
even
know?
had that yet.
You haven't had
Fire?
Creations?
Nah.
With the K, the best spot
Man,
ever.
I just took my girl there for the first day.
Man, it's
For
the
the
best
first time yesterday.
ever. You see
Really?
me posting on my story all the
Better
time.
than Robex?
On the next level.
Robex,
On the next
no,
level.
No, it's different level.
See,
Creation is-
Robex, I like their
They're
side
good.
bowls.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Yeah,
Yeah, the side bowls.
amazing.
Nothing like
nothing
that-
that
okay.
matches it.
Better than creation?
Creation is more if you want to add apples to it. Because that's the only difference.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, because Robex ain't gonna add apples. But
said
the
you
difference
wanna add
what
Dude, they have
creations
apples.
the difference
They
with
don't have
creations
apples at creation?
no for their side bowls. But when it comes to the smoothies and the
I
juices,
feel it.
yeah, they killing the game.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
wraps and the salads, they
Man.
killing the game.
What, at creation?
Yeah, and they educate
I've
you.
never had that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Is they do educate you on the
Get,
health shit.
yeah, they get you on a regime and educate you on what type of like person you are, what health goals you have.
This fool hit me. He hit me up earlier. He's like, "Hey, you trying to get some healthy shit?" And I'm like, "Hell no!" Then he goes, "Well, we can take you to a local burger spot." I said, "Hell yeah, take me to the burger joint, bro. You got enough of healthy shit in Hollywood, bro."
No,
I'm cool
no.
over that.
I eat healthy where it's fire.
Facts.
Yeah.
I
it's
do give you
very,
credit on that.
it's
Every
very
time you take
particular
me some-
spots.
Yeah.
You put me on Canva, whatever that place is.
Yeah, it's right down the street. Now they got one right here by the traffic circle.
Which was the Melrose one? The one
Melrose
that you went to, and you got this bowl one time.
Oh,
It was
the
raining that day.
Ubatuba? What
Uber,
this?
he's an Uber
You
too.
talking about Asaya or what type of
I
bowl?
think it was an acai bowl.
Oh yeah, Ubatuba.
Ubatuba.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ubatuba, man.
Ubatuba. Yeah, that's my peoples, bro. They be looking out.
Hell yeah.
So
They be
good, yeah.
They sponsored the God's Kingdom event and bless free Ubatuba.
Oh, that's
No
at the
way.
corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
They
that one
they're
too.
one of the
Yeah.
best from Hollywood.
Because I'll
for
come
sure.
back, man. I'm gonna go get a bowl real quick. I'm like, this food.
They just need, they need to
Yeah,
implement
yeah.
the card where if you buy at least 6, you get the 7th for free.
They do have
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I
do
think
they?
they do have that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. They must
Yeah.
have read my note in the suggestion box. I
You
put that in
suggested
the last.
that? Not for
No, I'm
sure.
joking. I
Shout
was
out to the
telling
worldwide
them,
homie. He's one of the owners.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Shout out to
and
him.
man, they've been looking out for me since the beginning. Since I start the brand, like it was one of my Israeli homies who he was former owner of it,
Okay.
and he was always like good, peoples to me. Like never judged me, was supportive.
Yeah.
We
What's
could
his
just.
name?
I forgot his name, man. I think his name is like
Is he Indian or something?
he was Middle Eastern, someone from Middle Eastern,
Middle Eastern.
but he was an actual good dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I remember when I was starting the beginning, like one of my most basic shirts, he just wanted to get that and wanted to wear it in attentions to like
What did
people
your
to see.
most basic shirt look like?
It's just black and a stacked God's kingdom, like God's kingdom in Gothic
Okay.
font, like
was
simple,
it like
just
curved or was it just like
straight across, like God's
Okay.
God's and then below it kingdom.
Okay.
Stacked.
Nothing on the back.
Nothing. Like matter of fact, it's just a little GK, like right here.
Okay, that's
by
fine.
the neck.
Simple
That's
days.
fine.
Simple. It was
Yeah.
simple.
Hell yeah.
Just a black tee. And back in those days, we used to highlight, our figure as men, like, hitting the gym. So,
Yeah.
you're going to see, like, the biceps, deltoids, and, your chest.
Well, did you have
It
like
was
a
more
like a fitness shirt in mind? Like, well, no, not in mind, but like, did you think it was gonna be like a fitness type of clothing line?
Nah.
or like-
Well, I did want to cater that, too, because, like, it's according to the lifestyle that I live and pursue. Like, obviously, I take care of my physical side. And so I want clothing
Sure he
to
does.
accommodate that lifestyle, when you're outdoors hitting the dips and the pull-up bars, and you're doing your run. So do you have it the breathability,
Be able
the
to breathe
fit?
through it. Yeah. Facts. That's why I feel like you say you do it for skating too, right?
That too, of course.
Yeah,
You know,
so,
like
it
Yeah.
definitely does breathe through. Like if
Yeah.
you're running through the wind and shit. Like
Right.
I used to skate too.
yeah,
believe it or
exactly.
not.
So after this, we might hit the skate park because
No
Silverado.
I used
Just
to skate,
upgraded the park.
Yeah. I stopped skating because I fucked up my my ankle and I broke 3 toes, my ankle
Dang.
and my this right here.
What were you
The
trying?
shin
You
bone.
trying to primo?
I did not. A pretty
He tried to progo stick. He tried to progo stick.
not the primo.
He was pushing Mongo.
Oh man,
He was pushing
man,
Mongo.
Mongoose. Remember the
Oh,
bike?
Primos.
shit.
In motion.
Nah, I did a drop and that's what fucked me up.
Oh,
Yeah, like, I
you
did a
lean
drop.
back too much, huh?
Nah, I did one of those. I
Dang.
can't remember what it was, and I could
Just
still
on the
feel-
drop in?
Just like
Wow,
it
on the
was
quarter
like,
pipe?
It was like a gap, I think, or something. And like I fucking hit. I landed wrong, and when I stomped, it just fucking shit just went this way. And ever since then, I was like, I can't. do
No,
this
he's
shit.
like, no.
No. Because I was having mad fun. We were going to like, you ever done the train tracks and you hit the gap on the top?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
done
yeah,
those?
exactly, yeah, for
Which,
sure.
which one was that? Which
The
one?
little, you talking about the railings on the ground?
No, you get on top of an actual train, like, but it was like the box trains.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like
okay.
we used to have this train like where I used to live at, and I lived in the country, so it really wasn't shit to do. But we did have a skate park,
Okay.
so we'd go skate after school, like after either high school. We just fuck it, let the skate park. It gets
Yeah.
lit at the skate park.
Hell yeah.
You getting lit over there, drinking,
Shout out
smoking.
to Jordan. Shit.
Bro,
Go ahead.
shout out to Paramount Village Park.
Man,
Yeah.
We already know.
Shout out Kirkhoff Park, man. That's
Hey,
Kerman right
big
there,
shout
man.
out.
We were
It's
there.
basically like our headquarters. That's our home.
Facts.
That's where we link up at. That's where we
how
all
I
meet
felt.
up at.
That's
Hell
how I
yeah.
felt.
That was
Did
the-
you guys ever
100%.
smoke in the half pipes?
Come
Of
on,
course.
man.
And the
Hey,
double set on the double
Lost it.
set.
At our park, that's where the fights went down.
Oh,
inside
God.
the bowl.
Yeah, inside the bowl.
on the
That's where we
bowl
run the
fights.
fade.
Yes.
Bowl
every
fights?
day. Hell yeah.
Damn.
We had a sea ledge for all the smoking and
I would have
drinking
been a
and
YouTube
stuff.
channel back then. Bullfights.
Oh my.
Bro.
Yeah. Right?
Bull
Hey,
Bull
fights.
fights.
Bull fights.
That'd be
If
crazy.
we would have recorded every single one, the ones, even just the ones I've seen, it was like, I can't even count.
hitting
Over
each other
100.
with some, the trucks bleeding, head split.
Shit.
Yeah.
So like skaters fighting
It'd be
skaters.
It's
like
different
gang banging,
occasions.
like gang banging Bonnie
shit.
Hunters and like
Oh,
I remember this
20s.
one time where this Asian dude pushed the pregnant lady. Turns out the pregnant lady was
That's crazy.
Her baby daddy was a local from the park.
Oh,
She went to him crying. He came back with 2 other dudes. The dude was still right there, sitting on the ledge.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
sitting on the ledge. The dude comes out of nowhere and hits him with the truck of the skateboard.
Boom.
Boom!
Oh.
And I'm right there looking at it like, from me to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Boom!
Bleeding.
And the other dude kicks his head.
Wow.
And then he just keeps stomping. Boom.
Wow.
That's death.
Yeah.
He
So
didn't
check
kill
this
him?
out. So
Oh,
check
they
this
got
out.
caught. They got caught.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
remember
killed
that.
him.
I
They
remember
killed
that.
him.
Oh, they
Yeah.
killed him?
They killed him.
Both of them?
The cops came, detectives came the next day, was questioning everybody. Hey, what did you see? Were you here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
That's crazy.
They ended up finding out who did it. The dude ended up dying. And
The dude that was
Yeah,
hit
he
with
got
that
hit.
truck.
dude that got beat
Yeah,
up,
he
got
died.
He died.
Oh my
yeah,
He
God.
died. I remember that.
Oh my
Got
God.
beaten to death. And the dudes that did it got life.
Yup.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. Everyone who was involved, bro.
And that
Everyone
was-
who kicked him, socked, whatever.
That was just a normal
But-
day.
Normal day.
But
Broad
but if you
day.
think about it, what'd you say he did? He pushed the pregnant lady.
So yeah,
Down the
yeah,
bowl.
the reasoning of it. I mean, come on, bro.
Was that
How you
down
gonna-
the bowl?
I guess
Something like
the
that.
push was like, look, the push was like this, just to sit down. Type shit, you know what I mean? And I don't know if she took it the wrong way, or maybe she really did get pushed hard. Because if you're pregnant, you're gonna want to,
yeah,
acknowledge
you gotta
that.
be careful.
Yeah, but I don't know how that went down. I just
Damn.
seen the aftermath of everything, and I'm talking about the craziest scene I've ever seen in my
It's like
in my life, probably.
Like leaking.
The
That
top,
traumatized
five,
you.
top 5 craziest scenes I've seen in my life.
something you like. You can.
I remember
you
that,
can
bro.
replay that in your head.
Yeah.
Like, like that.
his
I
head,
remember
his
that.
head was leaking, like
Yeah.
just
Oh,
leaking.
He was laid out. He was dead, stomped out. I mean, his head unconscious, pretty much.
He was dead.
He was done. Yeah. By the
So,
time. Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine that energy. Like, yo, you just pushed my baby moms in a bowl. And back in the days, you would actually mean that and say that I'm gonna go kill this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
And
facts.
boom, hit him with that truck.
know.
Boom, but you know what that was going? That Kingpin gonna do is
Yeah.
split it open.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
and that was our headquarters. That's where we went to kick it at every day. We
Yeah.
went back the next day. It was
It's
like,
normal. It's
like,
normal. It just happened to be right
Some
there.
other bullshit. would happen,
Yeah, I'm about
yeah.
to go kickflip crook the ledge real quick
Oh,
now.
God,
Like,
oh,
what?
God.
It was normal.
Yeah.
Let's go get our sour bells at the corner store.
Right.
You got our hot
we gonna
Cheetos.
Let's get
Bro.
The Arizona green tea.
They
99 cents.
They definitely know
The strawberry shortcake from Dr.
Vanilla
Debbie's.
Butters?
Yeah. The two for 59 cents.
They for sure know to put stores next to skate shops or I mean skate parks. 'Cause
We skate there all
we
the
had
time.
one too, and the fucking
And it's Cambodians too.
you know,
Yeah.
Nah, we had Indians a little like man they
Oh,
don't give a fuck. They'll,
Yeah.
Hey, let me get a 40. All right,
Wait, where
man.
were you from again?
So I'm from Fresno, California,
Fresno.
up north.
That's how it was in Fresno?
In Fresno, yeah.
Okay, okay,
Fresno's even
okay.
worse, but I was in Kerman, so it's
Okay.
Fresno County. So it's like LA, and then like you got like all these little subtowns. You know what I
okay,
mean? But
gotcha.
over there it's just like it's like Fresno, and you got like
It's like the brother. Of
yeah, like
Fresno.
they're right next to
The
each other.
neighbor.
Like
Yeah.
everything's just right there. I was born in Fresno in the city, but left like 15 minutes away from there, and now I'm in this little town called Kerman.
Gotcha.
Outskirts.
Okay.
But it, like I said, it was crazy too, cause like the skate park. Okay, like shit, people be fighting there.
Yeah.
People getting down and shit. Like, and then you go skate afterwards. And then go get a drink. Go
Like
get
nothing
a.
happened,
I used to
yeah.
smoke Prime Times. Remember Prime Times? Come on. The flavored ones. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like grape,
Bro,
all that shit.
yeah.
Like, bro. So then we go get the Prime Times. Come back, skate again all night. That's why I'm dark as hell, bro. I used to be
Yeah.
in the sun all, bro. If you look at me, bro, I got that farmer's
Damn,
skin. You
bro.
know what I mean?
The melon. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, it's like light over here, and then I'm like dark over here because I'm like, bro, I was skating all
Yeah.
day, every day, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to this.
Hey,
That's
man.
why I relate to you guys.
Yeah,
with streetwear
facts.
and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly. From the
Damn.
skateboard background.
We had an
An
hour.
hour?
Yeah, we had an hour.
my
That
bad.
means it's been the
Yeah.
first
We're
quarter.
good.
I mean, that first half, and it's the halftime show. What would that be?
So, all right, you guys ready? I'm gonna beatbox this shit.
All right, go ahead.
Here we go.
Yeah, yeah,
Go ahead. I
Yeah.
see you thinking, oh my God, you better be speaking. You boys on top.
yeah.
Hey, hold up. Let me get back on beat. I'ma pass
Check my
this
rap
shit up.
sheet. Yeah. I done put in so many work. You can check my rap sheet. Hey, Stephen Lee. Yeah, I pull up North and Long Beach. And I came from the mud, asphalt from the streets. Hey, my homie Millie on the beatboxing. We ain't stopping. Long Beach way to Compton. We was rocking. Hell no, we ain't rocking. Y'all my homies. Y'all just enemies. Y'all the enemy. You ain't a friend of me. Hey, you switched up the beat like, bro, that was hard.
I like that. That was good.
He hit the rattle with the truck rattle with the 808. With the 808. He even did the little that's the truck rattle.
That's that license plate.
The two JBL 212s in the truck.
man.
No cap.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
What do you? So wait, how long do you normally go on these podcasts? I feel
4
like-
hours.
4 hours? She's like, oh hell no. Hey,
4 hours straight.
Give or take, you know what I'm saying?
Give or take around 4 hours on average. Like, no breaks, no restroom breaks, no none of that.
None of that. Damn.
Hey,
Now
I gotta say, bro, this shit right here got me
shit's
feeling.
rad.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, what is it? It's
Let me see
this
this
THC.
again. This
Yeah.
right here. I don't know if it's this or it's tequila or
Yeah.
if
It's
it's
a
both.
little
Yeah,
bit of
it's
both.
both.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But I feel so good
Yeah.
right now. I've never had this.
Okay,
before.
then hit a
tell
beat.
you.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Then. You gotta
we
go.
got the trunk rattling. Come on.
Oh my God.
How long we gonna go for?
It don't matter. We
Okay.
can Just
Well,
wait.
shit, we covered pretty much. So where
The
else
first
we at?
10% of your story.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we can go for days, but nah.
Now let's fast forward now to your birthday in Rosarito, 2021.
20, 21, 22.
Yeah,
Damn,
Right?
It's been that long
21?
I
already?
think it was 21.
When was it
It
again?
was
What
right
what
after
day was
COVID.
that?
No
Like,
fucking way. It's
what
been
day
that
was
long.
that?
It's like around May, somewhere around May. My birthday's on May 12th, but like I don't know if it was around.
It was around that time, yeah, because we went to the water
So
park after.
yeah,
The weather was
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So let's take it back to that legendary weekend because we celebrate your birthday. Okay, so basically this is where it started. Ring ring. I get a
Hello.
phone call.
Yeah, no.
you
It's like, yo,
you at?
it's like, yo, I'm finna I'm booking a mansion in Airbnb in Rosarito. It's like, bro, if you want to come through, you and your girl, you know, it's like it's me, my girl, you know, my homie, his girl, and his
Yeah,
girl.
It was just vibes.
And then so I was like, you know what? All right, let me let her know. And then I think Alonzo was with me and I was just sharing about it. It's like, oh, can I go? It's like, like, I'll go. And he was like single at the time, so you know this is what we just all right. You ain't got the weekend with the kids, so
Right.
let's just slide out.
It sounded like it was meant to be. Basically,
It was just vibes, you know, vibes. Yeah.
And when we
Crazy.
pulled up, we first linked by Papa's and Beers, right? That's when we all first
Is that
linked
where
up
we-
at.
Yeah,
Papa's and
linked
Beers.
up in the actual city,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then we went back to the crib, and that's when we got it really cracking.
Oh my God.
That's when we got it cracking because
facts.
first of all, y'all had a big old bottle of Casamigos, and we celebrating your birthday all week.
Shit was
And then
magnum.
so you brought the studio, the whole portable
All that.
studio,
All that.
and we were recording on top of the dining table, stand on top of the dining table, like like it's a show. And we was lit jumping.
I think it was just crazy, just overall the vibes.
I remember we was freestyling too on the balcony,
Yeah.
on top of the kitchen table.
We were just lit. That's it. Like, that was the whole thing. Like, my purpose is like, when I go on trips like that, I like to bring my equipment with me because you just never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like that, we made a song that day with me and the homie City Boy Pack, the homie Io. We were making song Nights in Rosarito. Literally, that's what we called it. And we're like, you know what? Like, let's just be on some vibes. Let's just enjoy this view and like let's just do some. Even when you guys
moment.
put up, we're all just vibing, creating melodies. Working on shit like just fucking back to back freestyling and shit. Obviously, we didn't even get as far as like all getting a song in, but it was just the initial vibes.
Yeah,
of just,
it was on some rockstar vibes.
It was just like, man, where are we at right now? Because like to me, sometimes I'm like, damn, like how did we pull this off?
Yeah.
Like we got all the homies right here just kicking it.
Big
That was
mansion.
when I first met
Nice
you too,
mansion.
and I knew
Facts.
exactly.
Facts.
I knew you were an artist from the jump. As soon as you brought out all this shit, I was like,
and the way he freestyle, the way he start freestyling.
hey, look, 2 hours later, you created some kind of beat. He wasn't finished with it, I don't think, but
Yeah.
that shit sound like it was already done.
Man,
Like you
man.
have been working on it for days.
That's
And you were like, I
crazy.
just made that right now. I'm like, wow.
They're like
And
some juice world
remember?
type
And
vibe.
everybody
I can't
started
even remember
flowing.
what
I
it was.
remember like the type vibe because you know how
Yeah.
Io his type of music he had
Yeah.
it's like some Juice World.
He's on, like,
young type vibe.
Just a newer generation
Melody type.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I fuck with it. That's why I like working with him because he keeps me relevant on the new shit. You know what I mean? So like, sometimes I don't want to be the old head. To be like, let me go do the old shit. Nah, I want to stay relevant with the new shit too. Like,
That's right, adapt.
yeah.
Because you
adapt.
first started doing like Casey and JoJo type music.
I used to do like Tupac type beats.
You said the Jonah
Jermaine
Brothers.
Dupri.
It used to be on that, BTS, BTS,
Disney?
Nah,
No.
Disney. I used to make, a lot of Disney music, Nickelodeon, all that. You know what I mean? We need to poo.
You can't hate on Disney though. You gotta admit, as a
Disney
kid,
is so
that
fire.
shit hit. It still hits to this day, bro.
Think about all the Lion King
symphonies.
soundtracks.
Bro, yeah.
Lion King alone.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful.
The
is that what he
circle of
says?
life,
What a
bro.
wonderful phrase,
What a
bro.
wonderful phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the fucking Toy Story song.
Mm-hmm.
You got a
Friend
friend.
in me. Legendary, bro. Come on.
Everything.
You
listen to
got friend in me.
It wasn't even just the songs; it was the melody and like the instrumental.
Vibe,
The feeling of it. The feeling.
I was like, oh. You
Man.
listen to that song, it takes you to a place when you watch Toy Story.
Right.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
like,
Off top.
I remember watching this shit at my Tia's house, like shit.
Having a Capri Sun, just or a
God.
high C punch, and then
Right.
just it's already gone, but you still or biting the straw, go outside and pop it like bam.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Nah, but Rosarito was lit, man. I thought it was dope, and I appreciate you guys for pulling up that day because I was like, I wanted more homies to be around. I know it got a little, it got a little crazy.
Altercation.
The altercations.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just everybody was fucked up. Everybody was drinking. You know, everybody was.
It was definitely a weekend to remember, bro.
For sure,
because
for
I remember even after the altercation, we don't have to discuss unless you
Yeah.
want to take it there.
Nah, I mean, I don't even. I was even like, man, what the fuck? What was going? What?
Yeah.
What?
It was drama.
Oh, yeah,
And
it's-
it even went.
It had nothing to do with y'all or
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with y'all. Were just guests.
So
it was just
we
more.
could fast forward that. We don't have to
Yeah.
highlight revisit that
Yeah,
type of drama because
nah,
it's just
for sure.
it's just ego clashing.
Oh God, oh God.
Disrespect.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But what's
Not
crazy?
even between us. It's just other shit.
Yeah,
Other
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We ain't gonna
At
talk
the end
about
of the day, it was a good time.
it. A good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Good time.
A lot of things happened too. Even all right, let's talk about this. We don't have to talk about even the mishap that happened after we start splitting apart that happened in Mexico in Rosarito. But let's talk about when we stepped out on your actual birthday. I think it was the next day. Or was it the night we
It was
went
the
your
next
birthday?
day. I think no, it was the same. I think it
Cause we
was the
stepped
same
out
day.
the next day. We stepped out again where, unless we came back out and went to Papa's and Beers. We actually went inside Papa's
No,
and Beers.
Yeah,
we
the next
met.
day.
We met. No.
We met outside of Papa's
We-
and Beers.
Yeah, we met there, and
And
then
then
we
decided to go
we
back
went
to the house.
crib, and then we went back out.
Right. Okay.
yeah,
Bet.
That's what it was.
So when we
Everything
came
was
back
in one
to-
day, everything was in
Yeah.
one day.
Back to Papa's and Beers at night though. So while we all vibing in the middle, and you know they all dancing, going crazy. They actually playing lit music, like you know,
Oh,
50
facts.
Cent in the club. You know, just like you know how that goes, like that. You know that
Actually,
sound.
That vibe.
I think that was Cocoa
On the beach. Yeah,
Cocoa
on the beach.
No, Cocoa Beach, the bar. I think that's
Oh.
where we were
Yeah,
at.
it was Cocoa Beach.
It's like where you go upstairs. And we were
No, I was remember it was at Papa's and
Nah,
Beers.
it was
Papa's and
Cocoa.
Beach?
Nah, we were
Yeah.
at Coco's Beach.
We
too.
were at Cocoa
Yeah,
It was
Beach.
us.
yeah,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
for sure there.
Oh,
You
that's
remember.
true.
Oh, we went there
yeah.
too. We went there too after.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when you went to the restroom, and so you being Mexican,
Oh yeah.
and you getting extorted by your own peoples.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna talk too much details on that, but it was just fucked up that like, you know, your own people
Your own
came and
kind.
like be like, hey, you can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? It's 50, whatever money you got. I'm
Yeah,
like, all right,
trying to
bet.
get them.
Yeah.
I just gave him the money, came back, did the same bullshit.
Yeah.
They're like, hey. I'm like, nah, I just paid your homie. What you mean you paid my yeah, I paid your homie for me to smoke or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like
Trying to be
pot-
shiesty,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? And then he's like, and then his homie goes, hey, no, he did pay. He paid me. I'm like, why didn't you just ask me for money, bro?
Yeah.
You really trying to like, bro? I'm
You
your
really
own
play you
people.
like
yeah.
that.
Why you trying to play me? Like I
Yeah.
could have just shot you some bread if that's
Yeah.
what you wanted. You know, like
Yeah.
damn, like bro, like just be cool about it though.
Yeah.
Like
You gotta be
know.
on your toes when you're out
Man.
there.
Yeah, it's so corrupted, bro.
Even
It's
on the
so
way back
corrupted.
too, like when we were in the border.
On the way back.
On the way back, that's a whole nother story.
That's
Oh,
a
we left
story we have.
everything-
Yeah, I mean, I want to hear what you guys had because I went through some shit too. I was like, bro, like I'm at the border, I'm merging in the lane. This is the fast lane. This is the
Yeah,
slow lane.
yeah.
I'm literally just trying to get back in the slow lane. Cop pulls me over. What are you doing? Why are you switching lanes like that? Because I'm trying to get in the slow lane.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
trying to be fine and shit. I don't. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to extort me from me going back to where I'm supposed to go?
Right.
And then he goes, nah. He's like, I'm like, or whatever. Get my information. Send me the ticket. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah. You speak Spanish, right?
yeah, I told him in
So,
Spanish.
man, yeah.
So I was stern about that shit, and he let me go.
Okay.
Fortunately, he let me go because I was like, bro, like, one, I got no money. I did, but I wasn't gonna give him no money. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I was like, I don't got no money. Get my info. Send me the ticket because this is bullshit. You're giving me a ticket for literally for nothing. So I'm like, and then he thought about it, and then he just dipped out. And I'm like, bro, see, like, at least I'm on the border, bro. Like, what the fuck you
I
talking
think
about?
you being able to speak Spanish helps you out a lot too.
Facts. At
Because-
least over there, for
At least
sure.
over there. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
for
man.
sure.
Because, man, I felt like we were kind of targeted at the time on our way
Why?
back.
What happened? I want to know.
On our
I
way
want to know
back
what
was
happened.
stupid.
So you remember after we had that wood, you know, before we split apart.
Yeah.
And then so after we left the Airbnb, the mansion, everybody's going back to their ways, you know,
Right,
getting
right.
out of Mexico, going back home.
Right.
We decided to stop at that one spot where we saw that where they were doing the handmade tortillas.
tacos.
You know, it's just like
Yeah,
it was like
yeah,
a
right
cozy
there on the
spot
strip.
though.
Yeah.
We want to get breakfast. So
On the strip.
Right there on the
yeah.
strip.
Yeah,
next
I think
to
I
where they
remember.
have
I think
the
I
inner
remember.
tubes on the top.
Right,
colorful,
right.
Right next to
So we saw, you know,
I think I
remember
remember
that lady when she was patting. It's like, yo, we're gonna come back here like for breakfast. Have some what's that called again? Like is
you-
chilaquiles?
Were you high?
Right?
Were you high at that time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because remember we all had we had a
wood.
we had a
We
whole
wanted to
wood.
get some munchies before
That
we
one.
headed back, especially waiting in the line. You know we're gonna be in the line for like
I know-
3 hours.
I know exactly where your mind was at if you were high because I was, bruh.
Yeah.
We
Go
want
ahead,
to
go
get
ahead,
some
keep
food.
going, keep going.
We
I
want to
know
get some
we
like
were- I know where you
real.
were at mentally.
From the
No, we
night
haven't. We
is-
need some real food while we here in
No,
Mexico. We
facts.
want some chilaquiles, some real
Yeah,
handmade
that's what it
tortilla
was.
type
Nah,
tacos,
facts.
whatever. Just-
Facts.
So, just trying to go get some food right before we go back home. Once I parked the whip, police is already right behind us, already walking up.
Sheesh.
I just parked the whip thinking nothing of it.
Wait, you were parked?
Yeah, I parked.
Oh, so-
And I'm about to hop out. Boom, police already walking up, seeing through my mirror and like, you know, grabbing his
wait.
gun.
They didn't pull you over. They just rolled up
Just
on you.
walked up.
Yeah, we
Just
were already
walked up.
parked. I was already outside.
He was already there.
Door too.
Yeah, they was
and
already
he just
there.
rolls up, and then I
Yeah.
think Stephen looked at him like, and then they looked at us, and they were like, they already knew like, There's some Americans for
So,
sure. They see
so
me.
what they caught on was it's because California license plates. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
they're
what
looking
I'm-
for.
that's
Any
what I'm
California
saying.
license
Look
plates,
for
they
it.
know. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting them.
Yeah, it's a 75% chance you're gonna get them.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear, that's how I
Exactly.
feel. That's how I felt.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's why I'm like, so what happened?
man.
Go ahead. It gets crazy. Go
What's
ahead.
crazy is like we think this is like normal, like we innocent, it's all good. We just I just kept saying, I said
I knew what was happening, though.
comida, breakfast, chilaquiles. Ooh, you know what I'm trying to make it sound cool, like
Bro.
we cool.
Wait, did you have smoke on you?
So
Let's hear the story.
Hey, so look.
I already know. Go ahead.
all right, what's crazy? Let me back it up real quick. Right before we was about to leave the house, I used to always have like an ounce bag, all my big nugs. It was in my luggage bag.
Right.
Yeah.
I just so happened to take that out and put it in my side bag.
And it was a good amount. How
Right
many
before
ounces?
it was like 8 grams left.
This would be smoking dank, so that shit
was
was probably
big nugs.
smelly
It was
as hell.
super dank.
Okay. Yeah.
So, some just told me I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, let me just take. Usually I just keep it there in my luggage bag. Boom, I put it in my side bag.
Yeah.
And then so the cops did not leave because he smelled. He said, no, mota,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And then Alonzo and my girl were the ones like
They're like,
they were
trying to
getting
hide
my
it.
back. I was just
Yeah.
being quiet. They were getting my
Look.
back, even though it was from me. Like
Yes, and
they were
I
speaking
don't
in
speak Spanish, pero estoy aprendiendo español, so I'm learning
you
this
Hispanic?
shit. No, I'm black and Italian.
Okay, I
So
thought you were
it's-
Hispanic for some reason.
Nah, I'm black and
Alonso.
Italian.
Alonso.
Hey, but that's one thing. That's one
Is
thing I
that
need to-
Italian name?
It's Italian.
didn't
Yeah,
know
I think people that spell it with the S is usually Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanic.
But with the Z,
Yeah,
they're from Europe.
yeah.
But
I know he Mexican.
Yeah,
He's
even
actually
Guadalajara.
he's a Cuban.
I'm from Chile.
I'm from Chile.
Chile.
That's right.
But yeah,
He knows how to speak it.
I'm getting
Yeah,
there, man.
yeah.
Get in there.
He speaks better than
What
average.
he just said
But
was,
look,
I was like, okay.
to go back
that's
to the
not bad.
story, I was trying to talk to him and explain because I understood some of the things that they were saying.
Right.
Thank God your girl was
Priscilla,
there.
who
His
spoke
girl- bro,
full
Pris-
Spanish.
She's
Of course, she's.
Priscilla.
good at Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's a
Fluent
fighter too.
speaker.
She's gonna fight against the cop. Like be
I
firm on
I
it,
can picture that.
Look.
bro. Yeah.
Look,
What are you talking about?
Priscilla
Man, I was
was
just
firm.
quiet.
She was firm on her words, and
Hell yeah.
you could tell with her vibe, she was real serious and
She's
direct.
stern. She's stern.
Oh my God, and thank God for that because they were like let me see what you got. Let me see everything. Let me search here. Let me search there. Bro, they searched the bag
So,
that he had
yeah.
all the weed in. Go
Yeah.
ahead, tell him.
All right, look,
That's
look.
your story. Go ahead.
So look,
Wait,
hold on. Let me
whoa.
still
Come on,
take it to
I
right
just
here.
fast forward.
We still sitting down, just arguing, letting them know like, no, there's no weed. We don't smoke. Like he said, we just smoke cigarette. Like we don't smoke. We don't
Yeah.
smoke. We just come eat chilaquiles. We kept get to the point. Chilaquiles, bro. Let's focus on that. I know you smell some gas, but let's focus on why we came here to get some chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles, yeah.
And he said, you had to get out. You
Yeah.
had to get out. And then
He
we
already
just had
knew.
to hop out. They had to search the car. They opened all the doors, popped the trunk, looked at every single luggage. And then we're sitting on the side on the curb, on the sidewalk. And then and my girl just kept saying from the background, like, there's nothing, like there's nothing. We don't even smoke. It's cigarette. Like
Yeah.
he just saying, no, we don't smoke weed. What? No, that's not us. There's no weed.
You're tripping.
Yeah,
Yo,
look,
get her over
yeah.
there. You're like, yo, get her over there.
And I kept talking because it was
Solo
two cops.
comida.
It was two of them. So his partner, I kept
Yeah.
just talking to him, looking
Yeah.
dead in the eye, like, comida.
Yeah, we're trying to explain to him
I
that we're
just
just
said
hungry. We're trying
mucho
to get some
comida.
food.
Like, I'm trying to, like, you know what that feel like. You just.
I'm fucking
Yo,
dead.
he took that and he was like, yo, stop.
It's because they smelled it.
Let me see
And
what's
then
going on
so-
here.
Oh,
Hey,
he
look,
t-
check
he
it out.
told you to
Check it
chill
out.
out. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, he knew
my
what's
girls
up.
kept
He
saying,
knew what's up.
yelling in the
100%.
background while they lurking through the trunk, and we all know where it's at.
Yeah.
She's like, we don't smoke. What are you talking about? Like, it's a cigarette. Like,
Damn.
we don't even smoke weed. And then so he's looking through all the luggages, and then he's about to go grab the side bag. Remember how I told you I had that little waist
It's on
bag?
the side bag.
Then my girl, she felt like she was yelling, and she it's like one of the attitudes, like she had enough. Like, look, you see, you're wasting on, you're interrogating us.
Yeah.
She grabbed the side bag and insisted one of this. You gonna insist? You know where it's at, right? So he
Yeah,
has
yeah,
3 pockets, 3 zip. You gonna insist? Hit the first one. See nothing. Hit the middle, but did it quick, and then grabbed the bag and moved to the side. See nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Smooth
It's right there.
So natural.
It's right
So
there.
organic with
Yeah.
it. Like,
See, nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, shit was covering.
It's like
all
she
week.
insisted. She insisted. And then while the whole time they keep searching the car, now she's holding on to that bag. Like I said, she's had enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's right
All
there.
right, chill. I know there ain't nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
It
And
just
here's
smelled
what's
like
even
weed.
funny, bro. So
it.
when they got to my backpack, and it's crazy because I used to have my trees in my backpack and my legs. I just had to pull all into one and just kept my side bag. So boom, but in the middle, the front compartment is all the eighth bags and it's cookies. And it's cookies branded, right? So first he got to the edibles and it had the little weed symbol with the exclamation mark. There's no candy, gummy bears, you know, like you know.
It's a brand.
Look, it's
Yeah.
Chicle.
And there was even though it was my fault, but they had my back. Like Alonzo and Priscilla had my back, just speaking up, like firm, like even though we know we guilty.
Yes.
And then
That's
So
crazy.
look, they didn't
when
find
it got
anything.
when it got
Fast
to
forward,
the
'cause,
when it
yeah.
got hold on when it got to the eighth bag, it says cookies, right?
Yeah.
He gonna say cookies, like you know, hungry, eating cookies, you know, just chocolate, like cookies.
I had to play the part, man. I'm like,
Bro, hey, just imagine this on the
They looked
inside.
at you like,
You know what I'm saying? Imagine this on the inside. Look, in my head, I'm looking the cop dead in the eyes, just like, yeah, hungry, mucho comida. But inside my head, I was
pounding.
crying. I was crying. He said, I can't wait to share this story. He already talking about cookies, like, you know, cookies. Like, we ate it all. Like,
That's a movie scene for
bro,
sure.
I'm telling you, that's a
Yeah.
movie scene.
We lost the battle when he first seen the empty tobacco
Yeah,
wrapper. He's
right.
like,
It's all raw papers. It was all raw
Come on,
papers.
bro.
Like, come on.
Oh, there was no raps in there.
there was no
was
wraps.
wraps.
There was there
It's-
wraps? It was just wraps, right? Just tobacco.
It was probably empty.
Oh yeah, so he already knew like, oh man, this nah.
Okay, but fast forward. So that was too many scenes going on, like crazy pinpoints. But then, so now they say, follow us. You know, okay, we found the raw papers. That was their evidence. You do smoke weed.
Yeah.
And then so he said, follow us. You have to take it to the station. And my girl was arguing like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. And then so, boom, we start following. They take us to a deep neighborhood in the cut. It looks sus, bro, middle of nowhere, right? And then my girl started calling her her mom's wife. So, cause she was a former authority, a cop in Mexico, so she know how
Like
to.
DEA type shit or something.
She was a cop, you know,
Or
from Mexico.
immigration or
So
something.
she know how the system goes. So she said, no, speak like
Be
yell
stern on it.
like be stern on it. Like they ain't take you to no station. This is not how the procedure goes. So this is corruption. So like my girl, she it was crazy is that my girl, she's like, nah. She's already speaking in Spanish, you know, talking to her stepmom. And so she's like, boom, she's zoomed in front of the cops, and that's when my opportunity. And when it was a big diesel truck parked on the side, so she went through that lane, and that's when I tossed out all the trees. And then boom, she came back in the middle lane,
Wait, you
and they
tossed
sped
it?
up.
You
and
tossed it?
yeah, bro,
Yeah, tossed
just
it out.
boom.
The whole bag.
Yep, it was eight solid grams, fat nuts, like some like the top tier.
That's crazy.
And so, anyways, so she yelled out the window while both side by side. It's like some like Fast and the Furious. Roll down the window, cops roll down the window. She's yelling, "No, this, you know, in Spanish, like this is wrong. This is not how the procedures go. My mom is a cop here. You say you're supposed to take him straight to the station. You're taking us to this secluded, abandoned, neighborhood. This is wrong." And then instantly the cop said, "Okay, go," just like that, bro, just like that. He said, "Okay, go, let us go."
No
Literally just like that.
Yeah, so be
Yeah.
stern on that.
No
Yeah,
way.
be stern on that. Like this is not how the procedures go. I'm talking to.
Did you go back to get the trees though?
Though I didn't. We didn't, bro. We didn't even care. We was so like, cause our heart was
you know-
racing the
you
whole
know,
time.
You gotta
We
put
didn't even
yourself in that
care.
situation.
Okay.
We didn't even
And-
care.
They had to check you guys at the border, right?
Exactly that too, but I
So
think
that wouldn't have played out well, even if you did take the weed with you,
yeah.
because then again they gonna check you at the border. Like that's
Oh
another
no,
thing too.
we got.
I mean, our goal was supposed to go to the water park anyways, and catch
smoke
that
it up.
vibes.
Yeah. Wait, this was at nighttime or during the day?
This was
Broad
right after we
daylight,
left.
broad
In the
daylight, in the
morning.
early
In the
morning,
morning.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
morning time.
So look,
So that was
bad
like right
whole
after
shit-
you guys left.
That whole shit happened, right? We were in that mood. We figured since we gotta wait 3 hours in line to the border, we might as well go to a water park to
Yeah.
Might as well
So
just
top
go-
off this energy
yeah,
because
like-
our energy was killed,
filter
bro.
this shit out and have some fun. So we
Yeah.
went to, what was it called?
You know.
El Vergar?
The water park right in Tijuana.
What is it called?
The famous
El
water
Vigel.
park.
El Vigel, something like
Yeah.
that.
Water park.
It'll be in description below. But yeah, it's a water park with a huge big air slide.
Bro, you go
can see it on the
45
page.
feet. It shoots you 45 feet.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
high,
y'all
bro.
went again? You went back?
Yeah, we
Yup.
went back. We went there, bro, and we did the big air slide.
Yep.
We're gonna run some clips back.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that was-
yeah.
oh my
Crazy.
God.
Yo.
Have you been there before?
Nah,
You
that
never
sounds
been there?
Bro.
Wait, so it's like
It's dangerous,
like
bro. It's
Water,
real
but like
dangerous.
there's a bunch of like
It is.
air, like.
But it's a big mega
a-
ramp. It's a big boom. It
Check it
launches
out.
like this, and you
Check it
go
out.
45 feet high.
It's
Nah.
like picture
Fuck
Six
no.
Flags Magic Mountain, but freaking water park
To,
style.
to
And they have one big, like it's a Goliath of the water park.
Hell no.
Yeah,
And it's called
yeah.
the Big Air Slide.
It's scary.
That
It's
shit's like
scary.
30 feet high, and it spits you out like at least
Is
30
it-
It's
feet
scary.
to the
You
air.
think it's that place
Can we
where
get much higher?
what's that one video clip where that big dude? Is it that
It's
water
the
slide?
same thing. It's the
Where
same.
he's like, what? Like motherfucker
It's
goes
the
launching.
same concept. I don't think it was the same place, but it's the same kind of.
That would be crazy. 'Cause
Oh my god!
Yeah, fuck
so
that.
we ended up going there. Go
I
ahead.
can't even do water
Man, I
slides at
split my
Raging
lip
Waters.
open because
Fuck that.
I split my. I had a little gash, a cut in my mouth because I did a front flip. I was trying to do a front flip dive. Once I opened up, but boom, I hit my head in the water so hard and fast that it split my lip.
Oh my yeah.
It's high, bro. It's really
You
high.
got that on film too.
Yeah, I was bleeding.
Yeah, what?
It's
Why haven't I
dangerous,
seen
bro.
these clips?
It's
You
dangerous.
did that shit? Oh
Yeah.
my
It
god.
was
Yeah,
bad.
I'm
Man.
cool.
People get hurt.
I got bills to pay, bro. I can't do shit like that, man. I can't.
It's great
man.
when
I
you get way
can't.
up there, right? So you're looking up. Now you see over in the mountains, like the hills. But you about to go down this wet slide to go launch up and then into this 12 feet pool.
Yeah.
Nah,
Was
I'm
12
cool.
or 16 feet, something like that.
Shit, fuck that shit.
It was amazing though.
It was dope, though.
amazing,
It was dope.
Yeah,
It was dope.
amazing.
It's an adrenaline. Release all that
Adrenaline.
energy. Even my girl, she had a great time. We had a blast.
Oh, you
bro.
definitely released energy. You busted your lip.
Well, you just had it a thrill, you know.
Became one with Earth.
What's the earth? I'm busting my lip for this.
Smack me back to life.
I'm just replaying that shit in my head right now. That was a hard smack.
All one,
A
yeah.
double. He did a double front flip and
Boom!
back
When I
to the
opened
space.
up, it was
Oh,
right there
shit.
at the water.
You
Boom!
did belly flop on that.
You
shit.
hear my head just.
I'm at the top like, damn, I gotta go next. Like, oh, shit.
All right, who's next? All right, who's next? He just busted his.
He's like, fuck up next.
Oh
I
shoot!
was supposed to be going down this shit. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Dang. Yeah, we
That's
got that
all
on
good.
film. We got that on film.
Did the shit hurt though when you went in the water or no?
All right, so check it out. I know how to do this shit. So I've been there before. I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
So I went down it because I knew what I was doing, and I ended up doing like a front flip or whatever. But I went
He's
down.
like, yeah,
and
whatever. I
I
got
I did a front flip gainer, late twist, late me twist, whatever. Anyways, the point is.
He's like, I just did a front flip.
I did a 540 Mick twist, Mick flare. Anyways, but the point is.
Motherfuckers just go with the
Hey,
flow
look.
and don't even do no flips.
the craziest shit is it's not of average. Not the
Yeah.
ordinary person could do that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You gotta practice, and
Yeah.
else you're gonna get fucked
Even the
up.
logos are impressed.
I don't care how skillful you are, bro. If you've never been on it, it's a very dangerous slide.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
definitely gotta understand air and dynamics. Yeah, bro,
How you
timing,
gonna
timing.
fall?
Yeah,
Timing is everything.
you gotta be calm and just be one with it. Boom,
Literally,
it's just like
go
boom.
with the flow. Like,
He said, you gotta be one with it. Still busting my lip.
Can we
Dude, how did you land though, bro?
I should show you. We gotta show you the edit
Nah,
because
you had to belly flop that shit.
nah, I never belly flop,
Nah.
but we
it
see
was
plenty
a-
of belly
it was a
belly
whole
flops.
Front flop on him. That shit was like from head to toe.
Yeah, it's like
It was
I
a
just like the
whole-
face part.
You're trying
My
to break
face.
through the water or something.
yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
But anyway, so we ended up doing that and relieved all our stress, whatever we went through.
Nah,
And,
yeah, that was crazy though.
and then it
We
gets
even
better
went,
than that.
we
Hold
even
on,
went
it
through the
gets-
fast
Hey, hold on,
lane.
it
We
gets
got out
better
in 1
than
hour.
that.
We got in 35 minutes, bro. Straight back to America in 35 minutes.
We
I heard that
accident-
you could do that 3 times. I
Accidentally.
heard.
3 times.
Yeah.
They did take our information down, but
No, for sure. They definitely do.
but honestly, to be sincere, it was a complete accident. The GPS led us.
Yeah.
there.
No, yeah,
yeah.
that's the thing though. That's how they get that's how you get away with it. You tell them, oh, like the GPS brought me here.
This is- yeah.
And my first time was the same thing.
Man,
Like
yeah.
I went through the fucking to the fast lane,
Bro.
and I'm like, damn, we went to the border alley quick.
yeah.
The next time I came back, I think it was that time with you guys. I'm like, fuck, 6 hours, 6 fucking hours.
You keep that in
Yeah,
mind though. For
right.
the people that never done it before, if
We've
you're in a
done
hurry,
that. We've done that.
That's probably the move
That's
to
why
make.
it was the most gratitude feeling ever. Like I ain't never got back in America in 35 minutes. What you mean?
Facts.
We be get back by midnight, like after midnight.
Yeah, we
see
left
that-
like around 5, bro. We would have been home easily by like 11.
Yeah, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling.
No, for sure. The
Good
first time I
feeling.
did, I was like, yeah, it's a good feeling. But next time I come back, they're gonna tell my shit.
It's a good, yo, it's a good feeling now. Next thing you know, they are bagging it. They are towing it.
And you have to pay the fine there, or else your ass is staying, or
Yeah.
you're crossing over, walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, like fuck that. I was like, nah, I'm not. Make sure. That's why I got pulled over by that cop, because I was like, bruh, I'm not finna go on that lane right there, because I'm finna stay here. If I go down that lane, I fuck that. I went
Basically.
6 hours, bro. I almost bought a dog in those 6 hours. I swear to God.
yeah, exactly. That's how I be at the border. You almost gotta emotionally like, oh, poor baby.
No, there's a pug, bro.
Yeah.
A pug. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, me and my girl, I'm looking at her. I'm like, yo, I want to buy this
Yeah.
pug. I was like, if you come around, I'm buying that shit.
Yeah.
He's charging me $400. I said, nah, I'll give you $200. This is my last like $200 I had left of cash. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that pug.
Yeah.
I don't care. The pug's like the size of my palm.
Yeah.
I was like, my girl was like, dude, if you buy that shit gonna die in like next month. I was like, they don't take care of them dogs. Like,
Yeah.
they really just sell dogs just to make money,
Yeah.
and they're probably sick or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn,
You
like.
gotta do all the vaccine and paperwork if you do something like that.
No, but they got all that supposedly.
Supposedly.
So
You
you
can
buy
never-
the dog and it comes with paperwork. I'm like, what the
They
passport?
just print it off themselves. Yeah.
Hey, look, they got Microsoft. They got at least Microsoft Word. They be like, you know, just type that shit out.
But that shit
yourself.
look
They
legit.
figured
I'm
it
looking at
out.
the paperwork like, this dog got a passport. I don't even got a passport.
Next thing the
Like,
dog bites you, the dog bite you, got rabies.
Man, like, nah. It was like, dude, they have so many type of dogs, like, and animals on the border, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they have pugs, huskies, pit bulls, all this shit, like exotic ass dogs. Like, I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Right,
It's the
right.
border. Like a
Bunch of
whole ass
different
shelter.
shit, too.
And they come in like if they're selling churros or something.
Right.
Hey, You
Yeah.
want this one? You want this one? What's up? I got this other one. Boom.
Out the jacket, came out the
And they
jacket.
juggle that shit.
Pocket and shit. Like,
Juggling it, man.
I swear to
The only
God.
way they started hand it, just toss it to the only like swap out for the chihuahua for the.
You got different
For the
colors.
bully?
Black. All right, man. Throw it in. All right, give me that. Go. Nah, that shit is crazy, bro.
It's
They-
definitely something you don't see over here. for
No,
Yeah,
sure.
they
for
on a
sure.
different hustle.
Yeah.
They hustling
Yeah.
for real. Toilet paper, all that shit, bro. You go to the restroom, 50 cents to use this restroom, fool. What's up? All right, bet,
Even
bet.
in the middle of the city,
kids,
I
bro,
admire
little-
that
little
shit,
kids.
though. They perform
They-
at red lights. They
Yeah.
do some craziest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, magic
stunts.
tricks and
Yeah.
shit like that, and all that. Yeah, no, I seen all that for sure.
They gotta do that survive, man.
That's why I trip out. Is like, bro, like people really out there, really like as sad as it sounds, but they really
Survival.
hustling. You know, they working for this shit. Like we have a lot of people out here. Like I feel bad for homeless people, and I do love to give back. You know what I'm saying? But like, I also gotta understand too that they're really just people out there that are just that's the lifestyle they like.
Yeah.
They just want to stay there.
They just chose his life.
This-
Rather,
that's what they like, and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, like I can only help out so much, and then at the same time, it's like, bro, like, do you even want to do better?
Let's
like,
be logical about it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Facts,
It's
facts.
two ways about it. Like how you go about it.
I feel like that's how we should look at life too, because it's like everybody gonna struggle. You know my struggles. Sometimes I'll hit you up and I'll be like, damn, like this shit going on in my life. I don't know how to, you know.
Yeah, no,
But as a
for
man,
sure.
you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
facts.
And if you really trying to get out the dirt, like, or you know whatever puddle of mud you in, like, you know, you're gonna get out of it if you actually fucking like, you know, try.
You try, yeah.
You know what I'm
And-
saying?
And that's the thing. That's the key word. Highlight that shit. Try.
Try.
Try,
Okay.
try until you start getting better at whatever it is that you're doing.
Facts,
When
facts.
you start elevating, that kind of tells you like, okay, let me keep going in that direction.
No, for sure.
Right?
Especially when it starts working, you see
Yeah.
process, at least progress, not process, progress. We start seeing the progress in like, you know, anything you put in the work into. Because I feel like a lot of people tend to forget to like, you know, keep learning.
Yeah,
Be a
slow
student.
it down.
Slow it down and be
Slow
a
it
fucking
down.
student.
speaking on this topic, what does slow it down mean to you? What does it mean for you?
I feel like we need to like sometimes we need to just take back and really look back at things like slow down, bro. Like, hey,
Yeah.
think about that shit.
Yeah, dial back.
Right.
Especially if you have a crazy life, like a
Yeah.
consistent
Schedule and a hustle.
literally,
hustle.
Yeah, and coming from a place where you never schedule shit and managed your time the way you
Right.
do now. It's it's
Well, times is just crazy now. It's hard to do anything. You know, everything you got to be like. I speak for myself because, like, even though we work with a lot of celebrities, like, you know, we've done all this stuff. Like, it's still life. Like, we're not the celebrities. You know, we're working with the celebrities, but we're not making celebrity money. You know what I'm saying? So like, or we get downplayed, or like the whole thing that you were saying, like I ain't giving free shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it takes money to make this. You know what I mean? Same with the music shit. It's like like I could give you beats, or I could do this, or I could do this work. It ain't gonna cost me nothing, but it did cost me skill. It did cost me to learn this shit. It took me 40 grand, 50 grand to go to school and learn this shit. Like, it wasn't free for me. You know what I'm saying? So why should it be free for anybody else? Like, again, if it's out of love, then it's love. You know what I mean? For sure, of course. But people tend to forget, like, okay, like, man, like, you know, you really took the time to learn this. Yeah, you go to a barbershop, you're not gonna ask them for a free cut. You going to the barbershop, you gonna pull up with those $40 if you ain't getting the cut. Yeah. You feel me? Like, it's that or that.
And
Like,
it's
you know
even
what I'm
that
saying?
much better if it's your friend doing it. You know?
Yeah.
It's when it's the homie, you're even more gratitude to give them some
look,
bread.
like,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I love the brand.
With
and
the
all this.
brand, it's like it's not even just a product; it's also a service. You know, because you know,
Facts. It's a service.
I put my
This
hands.
goes for all brands too. I'm
Everything.
assuming.
Yeah. Well, not all
entrepreneurs.
brands. Not all brands actually
Well,
design,
you know what I
really
mean, though,
actually
like-
physically design. They just get it printed and then they just distribute it.
Right.
But mine's just different. I'm not a clothing brand. It's not a clothing brand. It's a fashion house.
Yeah.
You know, because like I didn't just get this printed and kept it at that. It's like I'm gonna do my touches to it. I'm gonna go ahead and rhinestone. I'm gonna go ahead and rivet it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some leather to it. I'm gonna go ahead and add the woven labels to
Detail.
it.
A lot
The
of
chenille.
Real
You know, all those like that's by my by my hands. And that's
Go ahead.
yeah. So it's like that's a service because it takes hours behind the scenes.
Your creativity.
Yeah.
That's
It's
your
your
personal
creativity.
time.
Yeah,
Not to
like the
mention the art of
creativity,
the
the
aspect.
time, the heat I'm dealing with,
Facts.
being behind that plate, bro. So it's cooking. I'm in the lab literally cooking. That's when I say when I'm cooking. It's cooking. You see all that steam coming out. Like I don't know if you saw them edits, but I'm starting to showcase the process now. I'm learning
That's
now.
good.
I'm learning, and
So
this is
people
what
can
it.
see, like, hey, you ain't just went to downtown and got 50 of these. No, you really putting the work in this shit. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? So that's why I feel like that's what makes it more authentic with your brand and like everything that you how you get it to the people is like getting them to understand that it's not just me getting it from a machine. Like, I'm really putting the work.
It's
in
not
this
just
shit.
a merchandise.
Yeah.
These are pieces.
Pieces, yeah.
that are
Putting it
adorned.
together.
These are pieces to be adorned. Like it's God's kingdom. And obviously deeper than that, it's the message behind the product and service of the brand.
Same with even like something like this, like a podcast. Like, you bought the equipment, put the gear in,
Yeah.
got the
Bro, that's
computers,
thousands of dollars.
thousands of you know what I
dollars.
mean? Like the
Racks on
software,
racks on racks.
You know, her time to be on the computer doing that. Like, it's just everything is accounted for. Like, everything it costs something.
And you really
The
start
XLR
noticing-
cables, bro. The
Yeah.
gold versions.
Yeah, you start noticing
The
all
gold-
that shit after it's happening too.
Facts.
You're like,
Facts.
damn, I didn't think it was gonna be this much work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 It's
But see, as you
process.
do it consistently, that's when things
start navigating it.
Yeah, you understand it
and-
now. There's a
yeah.
process. You
Yeah.
understand the process, a workflow to it, and then once you understand it, it just becomes easier, and then you're like, damn, like.
Second nature.
And that's why when, like, let's say someone hired you, hey, hook me up with my podcast. It's like, bro, like, I have to go through some bullshit just to learn it, so I can teach you in 5 minutes on how to do this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a whole nother topic on being like, man,
that's
like
a consultation service.
yeah, like, bro, like, I had to go through the bullshit to,
Exactly.
to
years,
teach you.
My
years
time,
of it.
time.
Same with
Right.
the music. It's the same thing. It's like, bro, like, I had to make shitty fucking music to make good music. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and like to be able for me to tell you, hey, you're doing it wrong right here. Do it like this, and it actually sounds better. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like,
I feel like we got to start charging those services because that's what I'm gonna start doing too. I be giving a lot of free game, and I'm always willing to give game, but with my type of creativity is like I'm gonna start charging consultation
fees,
services
Yeah,
for
yeah.
branding because
Facts.
Yeah.
where to get certain things,
facts, bro.
where to do certain
because
things.
I spent
yeah.
6 years of ground footwork. That means in the trenches, rain, all that, getting wet and searching through what on this block, stumbling across, hitting the corners. What's behind it? You got to be cool with the person to even get behind,
Right.
that counter.
the
and,
network.
it's relational. It's like it's very ordained and divine.
Facts.
And so like my whole goal is like I want to save you years. So it's like what is the payout? Okay, I charge $5,000 a month, as a salary, or even just a $1,000 phone call.
Facts.
Yeah, for real. I'm serious.
like
To really
I'm
soak it up.
serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's $1,000 if you're gonna save 50,000, 100,000? Or matter of fact, really, is 5 years of you searching and trying to find what I know.
That's
Dropping the
facts.
ball.
5 years of it. Matter of fact, 10 years, because the way I grind at it, it's like I'm times it by 2-3 times a year.
Boil it down even further than that. How much does it cost to survive? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Survive just like
survive
in general.
life.
Especially
In
out here in
general.
California.
Yeah, you gotta make money somehow. How are you
Yeah.
gonna do it?
Well, that's
Yeah.
why the whole like raising up minimum wage and all this bullshit. It's like, bro, like
That's
you
that
raise,
side of it,
You
yeah.
raise minimum wage, everything gonna go up. So
Yeah.
now you guys gotta adapt.
Yeah.
So with your
Yeah.
prices, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like anything in your service that you do, like shit went up. Shit, my time to go up too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Everybody gotta
else is getting-
survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
That's
for
how we're
sure.
gonna do
Just
it.
look,
True.
cause like, listen, my audience and who I'm servicing and helping out are brand owners.
Right.
People who own business. Say they're artists, and I'm about to help create a product line.
Yeah.
They
to
got bread
generate
too.
you millions of dollars. And matter of fact, I'm gonna save you. It's all about the payout. So if it's $1,000 phone call, what is your payout? Because they're not about to spend $1 for nothing. They about to get a return. My payout is I'm generating 100,000 a month because of what he just
Told
put
you.
me on to.
Yeah, facts.
The actual
Yeah,
factory
facts.
and the whole process and what fabric and the whole system, even how the application, even all that involves with.
In
That's-
detail.
You know,
That's
because the
how
very
it-
details of like
Right.
the
When
me-
someone
step.
someone comes to you and asks for a consultation, I think that like this is just an advice. If you do want to get a consultation from him, definitely have something ready of what you want, so you be able to like let him know. 'Cause like how you said, like what material, fabric, and everything that you use. It's like if I'm gonna pay $1,000 to be on this phone call with you, I better have notes of what I want to be able to ask him. So I can
get straight
that.
to the point.
Get straight to the point. Yeah, because it's like at the end of the day, I am paying you.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's why same with the music shit. It's like you paying me, you gonna get what you gonna get. Like you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get what you asked for, basically.
What is the payout, man? It's like
What is the
save
payout?
yourself 5 years. What is $1,000? I know what is $1,000 because I'm gonna because
You finna make more.
I'm not gonna give out with the printing application that's popular today, but this is something you need to avoid. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be sustainable for the next 20, 30, 50 years plus.
That's cool, right?
Because right now it's fast fashion. So, yeah, it's something we need to avoid and stick to the fundamentals.
No, for sure. Off tops. And that's how you should treat every business. You know what I mean? Like just really if you're gonna get into the business side of anything, you really just go do it and meet the people that actually are in it so you can get the results that you want.
You know, it's
that
crazy.
they'd have, you know what I mean?
If I could share, then I'm not gonna share too much information because
You know what? Sorry to
Where's that-
interrupt,
what's
but I
that
don't
in there?
even
Ah, this is the
I don't want
THC.
more of
This is the THC joint.
That THC
yeah,
is like
I'm not
on
trying
a
to be
different
like
level.
I'm not trying to be like
Hey,
this is get pouring more shots and more shots of THC.
I need
Like-
some Don Julio.
Yeah, I need some
But damn,
Don.
We poured up. I don't even want to take that. That
Donnie.
shit.
Take some Donnie.
Oh, the Don.
No,
Yeah,
this
that's
right
what I'm saying.
here.
I'm like, yo, I'm just chilling, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying
What
to
you
like.
got right there?
He
He
put
only
the
took
That's
THC.
the
one.
THC?
We ran like
Hey, you
three
can
of
chill.
them.
You can have mine.
Chill, you have mine as well.
Help yourself.
The homie being a little quiet and we find out it's the THC, man.
It
Nah,
is.
I'm chilling, bro.
is,
Like,
yeah.
Nah, that's right. Soaking up
Chilling.
game. That's
Big
what we are.
chill.
That's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
That's why we're
yeah.
here for, man.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
What do you think the purpose of life is?
Ooh, I think everybody has a purpose in life, for what, obviously, but like, are you asking me what's my purpose in life, or
personally.
like my
Personally.
personally?
What's your
Yeah.
purpose in life?
I feel like sometimes I'm so genuine when it comes to certain things that I don't realize when I'm being too genuine. You
Yeah.
know what I'm genuine,
You
like
don't
where
take it
like
for granted.
yeah, like, but it's like a curse because it's like I love sharing. I love being.
Yeah.
I love I don't think
You love
about
giving. You love providing a
serving and
solution.
giving.
It's
You
not
love-
like I'm looking
yeah,
at it as
service.
in like, why am I giving you shit and
Yeah,
like I'm not
right.
getting nothing in return? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, okay, I feel you.
sometimes I get in positions where I'm like, damn, I have to be like, yo, where's my return? And I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
That's
feel
why
you.
it's hard to get like credits on certain songs or on certain things because it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we make music out of love, right? Like we make music because we love to make music.
Yeah, but where's the fine line in that?
Yeah, exactly.
mean?
And
Yeah.
I'm just not, I'm so used to just being, because my mom was like that. My mom's very giving. She's very like, you you need something, we got you. You know what I mean? Like we ain't gonna ask you for nothing. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's just love. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
And so like, and my pops too. So I feel like at the same time too, like I feel like I was raised that way. And then when there's situations where I gotta be that way, I'm like, damn, I don't even like being that way.
Yeah, it feels weird from
Yeah.
within. Like,
So I feel
the
like the
core.
purpose is just giving to where it's needed. You
Yeah,
know what I
okay.
mean? Or where I can be an asset to someone in their life when they're like, damn, like, you know what, you really helped me out in this situation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yep, that's a
You know, that's the greatest act in this world, brother. You could do. One thing I do live by, Nip does says is like one of the greatest currency you can give to another human being is inspiration.
Facts.
So even deeper and more simpler is just simply as to serve, bro. I feel like that's the greatest currency you can do is serve.
Just serve. Yeah.
Serve because you add it into that person.
Without asking for, like sometimes, I mean, like I said, like there's a
If
fine
you were
line.
able to
There's a
ask
fine
because
line.
you had that resource in abundance to even give. What if you didn't have that? You didn't have that knowledge.
That's facts.
That seems perishable to me.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like life is just, it's been in a weird turn lately. So I'm growing. So I feel like when it comes to growth, like I'm gonna eventually figure out what really is my purpose. Because
Yeah.
I am,
How
to
old are
this
you?
day,
How
I'm
old are
still
you?
trying to figure out what
That's
it really
okay.
is.
I can help you. How old are you?
I'm 29.
We'll do it right now.
I'm
I
29.
can help you.
Put the cameras.
I'll make that happen for you.
It's gonna be continue another 3 hours.
We'll figure it out.
Bing, 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 bing. Like, oh, yo, facts, true. Like,
He's like, you want me to help you? It's a $50 fee.
look, we'll do our,
like
hey, we'll start our $1,000 consultation call right now. Just send the cash out.
He's like,
Look, we're live right now.
We'll be-
All right, check it out.
we'll be right back after these messages.
I'm done.
You
No,
got
we can
Cash
do
App?
$1,000
Zelle?
consultation. Would you
Cash
spend $1,000 to figure out your purpose?
If I had it, yeah.
Yeah.
If I had it, you know what I mean, for sure.
We're
Like
gonna help you save up that $1,000 and we're gonna get that consultation going.
for sure. Let's get it. No. If like someone really knew the purpose of your life, and
Yeah.
it was 1,000 shit. Obviously, but
I could definitely coach that, bro, for real.
Yeah,
No, I'm
You
serious,
can see
bro.
it. Hey, you can see it in Steph's eyes. He's
Yeah,
dead serious.
he's
when he
serious.
says it.
Like, yeah.
He want that G-ball.
at some point,
I don't know if it's the
at some point-
finisher.
At some point, I wasn't sure if he was being real or not.
I mean, you
But
know,
I'm like,
I
think
know
he
my
really being
purpose
serious.
clearly. I
You
help-
want my Cash App for sure.
Steph, let me
Yeah.
ask you, what do you think the purpose of his life would be?
I mean, we're not here to
you had
get. He trying to
He not
like
about to say it
he
for
trying to get
free.
straight to the sun. Who would you think
Somebody
is
got to see the cash.
It's like, if
I
you,
want to see the vision of what Steph thinks right now. Hold up.
oh, okay, so it's he's trying to spill the whole beans.
Hold on, you said your free trial is over.
One of y'all said,
Oh shit!
Your 2-minute trial is over. Now you gotta pay.
Man,
I can help you though. I can help you. What's your
I need
card
some
and your?
water. Give me a second. Yeah.
Man.
I got a cotton mouth. That shit.
Hey, bring some steaks, some spaghetti pasta, like,
on, man.
lobster.
hey, some yellow peppers on
Hey,
that.
I be knowing. I know you be cooking.
Yeah, no, I
I've been
smell it,
saying-
bro. We
I've
smell
been,
it.
I've been watching your
Smell it.
Instagram, your reels, and all that shit. I know you be cooking, bro. Yeah.
Some food, some like dinner,
This nigga said some
some
dinner.
dinner.
Good idea. We were
Hey,
actually talking about
some
that.
supper. Let's have some supper on live on podcast. Let's have White Lemon Kitchen. Supper.
That should be a category where they switch the camera to
Yeah,
him.
boom.
then
And next
he's
thing,
like,
boom. Now we're in the
start
kitchen.
cooking.
And no,
Boom.
we should have our podcast while we have dinner. That's gonna be our podcast, dog.
On the chef.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how we gonna do it. Hey, look.
Big shout
Hey,
out,
hey,
Amy.
follow us on the cameras right now. We
You
finna
find
switch
out
it over.
Hey, zoom in,
She
zoom
taught you
in,
how
zoom
to
in.
cook.
Really quick, really quick.
You taught him how to cook, huh?
White Lemon
I
Kitchen.
bet, I
Sushi.
bet.
No, he already
Slow
knew how to
down
cook,
podcast.
but she just took it to a different level.
Hey,
Okay.
Be
that's
honest.
actually a good idea. We were talking about that. Actually prepping the food. and blessing the guests that come on.
Yeah, and
Because we have
think
a few
about our
different
reactions
reactions.
while we having this meal.
Yes.
All right,
And then have a meal with
hold on,
us.
hold on. So we gonna end the
That's how you
podcast
gonna
here
brand it.
Hey,
because I want to come back and eat some food and then talk about some more shit.
I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to eat.
I'm trying to eat.
For real, for real. Hey,
Right.
the face expression
That'll be
will
hard,
be
though.
the whole deal.
Right.
Yeah.
For real. You
Yeah.
can see it will zoom in on the face too. Like when they
whole
take the
thing.
first
Without
bite.
them
Yeah,
noting.
The first
and now you
bite.
could strip that out for White
that'll tell
Lemon Kitchen content. Oh my God, I want the freaking lemon pepper fish, ghost pepper.
Can you
What's the
edit?
recipe?
Can you
What's
edit
the
it for me,
recipe?
though?
I can help you edit it.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Come
can.
on,
We
man.
can.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's a-
No, no, for real. I edit
No, he
films.
does that, bro.
I know,
He
I've
really
seen
does
your
that.
edit.
I really
I've
do
seen
edit.
your
Let him
edits.
do that
I do
because
edit.
The edits are
I
dope.
can
yeah,
edit.
yeah, he can
Yeah.
do that. He
I
can
can
do that.
definitely
He
do
can
What
do
do
that
you
quick.
use to edit?
I'm not gonna
CapCut.
lie. I use Premiere and CapCut. I use both.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You premium.
Yeah, yeah. I got the Premiere. My boy, shout out Lil Fuck Up. He taught me some shit.
Damn.
As crazy as his name sounds, Lil Fuck Up.
How
nah,
ironic
he
that
really,
is.
He really do know how to. He do know how to edit.
I
so
want to talk to that guy. What's
Yeah.
up? What happened to that name? Like, how
Lil
that come
Fuck
about?
Up. I don't even know.
How do you get that name?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure, bro. Like sometimes I'll be like, I'll be trying to recommend him to like people because he's a dope ass videographer.
Yeah.
But when they send him his name, he's like, "Why is his name Lil Fucker? You gonna fuck up my shit?" Like, no. That's just what he goes by.
Hey, that's a real artist though, because he's gonna stick with that name.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah. He
that's
just-
a name that you
It's
won't
like
forget.
Lil Dicky.
No
He
cap.
branded that he had Lil Dick, like
he
Lil
was smart
Dicky,
about
like.
that
Oh, everything.
Oh, I don't know.
Dicky.
We don't know that, right? We
Changed the
don't,
game.
we don't know that.
I mean, it's just the fact that he's like branding the
it.
humiliation
Nah,
behind
facts.
it, like Lil F up.
It's kind of like what's his name? What's that fool's name? What's the other dude that was like Lil Dicky?
Chili.
Just like Lil Dicky. Shit, that's my idol. That nigga's dope as fuck.
Yeah, that's Mr. Hill right there. Shout out
Lil
Chili.
Dicky.
No. Chili's a good name. Chili's a good name. It was just ironic. Just
We got
joke.
chili and salsa right here.
Salsa.
Salsa.
I'm salsa. I'm
edited
salsa.
right
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Nah, I'm playing. Nah, what's that? Oh, Weird Al.
Weirdo.
What's that
From-
his name?
from San Diego?
Weird Al.
Lil Weirdo.
Walkovich or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was his name. You know what I'm talking about. Back in the day though.
Kula Matama?
No, chill. He had the song. What's that song called? He did like Chameleonaire. He do a bunch of remixes and shit.
Ooh.
Oh, Weird Al something. He was like a little Dicky back in the day. No cap. I don't, bro.
Lil
what?
B?
How do you not know? His name is Weird Al.
Pull
Something.
him up really quick. Hold up. We got the engineer. We haven't even been using her all night. So, babe, can you please
Weirdo.
look up Weirdo?
No, it's
Weird
Weird.
And I was getting Weird
It's
Al.
like Weirdo. Nah, just kidding. Nah, it's Weird
Because
Al
there's Lil
something.
Weirdo from San Diego.
Yeah, but see, how do you even
Is it this person right here?
Weird Al? What's his name? Malkovich. Yeah, that dude.
Okay.
So this dude was back in the
Doing
day.
Lion King. He was doing Lion King remix too.
I don't know if he did Lion King remix, but he would remix.
I know Lil
songs
Dicky
like,
did. Lil Dicky did.
Like
Lil Dicky did. I'm
Chameleonaire
telling
and all
hard.
that
Came
shit.
hard.
Like he would do like Chameleonaire, all these other like
On
all-
YouTube. It came up on YouTube.
Yeah, and he would just make fun of those songs.
But do it actually tight. He would do it actually tight, huh?
Yeah, he would actually rap them pretty dope
Yeah.
though. And he-
Basically an American.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a brain fart.
Yes, no one
You're talking about Weird Al that did the Michael Jackson.
yeah, he's done so much
Yo,
shit.
I know what you're talking about.
He creates comedy songs and makes light of pop culture.
Yeah, that dude's
Exactly, yeah.
funny actually.
He's
from
funny as
back
hell.
in the day.
Funny as hell. He's like a little Dicky now.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah, the new
The
version. I
new
see what
version
you're
of
saying.
Lil Dicky.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
true.
no.
His
He's-
artistic side.
Lil Dicky's the new version of him. My fault.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. My bad. Yeah. Like,
Facts.
Lil
that's
Dicky's
like a
actually
whole new
hard,
thing.
though.
Hard.
You know, he's
He is
Super
so
talented.
lyrical,
That's the
So
thing about
talented.
him. He was talented too. He was
Yeah.
dope, but it's just like it was kind of funny to it,
Yeah.
and that's what Lil
in
Dicky
his
does.
time. In his time.
In his time,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right,
for
right.
sure.
Whatever the songs were popping back then, he would remix them, do some funny shit, like Chingo Bling. Remember
Lil
Chingo
Paradox.
Bling?
Yeah.
I don't know, Chingo Bling, man. That's
Yeah.
I
some
remember
Mexican
Tingle
shit.
Bling, man.
Same idea, same
Yeah.
shit. But he actually blew up off that shit, and like again, Lil Dicky's doing his thing too with
Yeah.
that shit. Like,
That's what's up.
Okay.
I don't even know where we're going with this shit, but
Hey, we just
can't-
going with the flow.
We can't veer it off the top.
slow it down, man. Slow,
Slow
it down.
down.
Slow
Slow
it
down,
down.
man.
Slow
That's
it
what we
down.
doing, man. Staying.
2 hours. All right, man.
All right, we going.
halfway.
Hey, this is the half point.
Halfway mark.
This is the halfway point.
He was serious with the 2 hours. We was serious with the 4 hours.
It's the halfway point.
Yeah, what time is
We're gonna
it? Damn,
take-
we really been here. Hey, that's what's up though. I fuck with this.
See how it works,
It's
man.
just-
we have a good conversation.
Yeah.
It's just genuine.
Exactly.
It's genuine.
Yeah.
It's just genuine.
So, Do you guys want to start concluding it or what?
Yeah, we can
Go
do that.
ahead, lead the way.
I mean, we gonna need a part 2 for sure.
Yeah, let's wrap this up for part 2 because let's make it more interesting. I feel like we shared enough gems and heard a lot about your story and the multifacets of Chris Millie.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to search him up, it's Chris with the Z, CHRIZ Millie.
MILLY.
It's gonna be like right here. It's gonna
be right here.
There you go.
Tap in the link right here. Tune into his new project. He's about to drop another
right here.
EP.
Nah, fuck that. Right here.
He's about to drop another EP.
Down
Click the
here.
link right here.
EP. P. No, I'm just kidding.
Pushing P. Prayer persistency.
Where can
Player.
we find you? Where can we find you?
You can find me on Spotify. You can find me. That's it. Just Spotify. No, I'm just kidding. No,
Apple Music.
YouTube, Apple Music, all that. Literally every streaming platform.
Dadpiff.com.
Definitely find me on. You can actually find me on Dadpiff. You can find me on Dadpiff.
Find you on
My old
Napster,
shit.
Wait,
When I was like-
LimeWire.
Give us the name. Give us some names.
What name?
Wherever
album
we can
names.
find you.
Your handle.
Yeah, Chris Millie.
Chris Millie.
With
yeah,
the Z.
Chris Millie.
I
So
just want to make sure
so
everybody
it's Chris
hears
Millie.
that.
CHRIZMILLY. You feel me? Oh, that one's crazy. That's
Now,
a
where
lot.
does Z come from? Where does Z comes from? Like,
I just wanted it like so. I'm not
That
gonna lie.
Chris
It's really it's just it's like no, I'm just
It's a little touch.
Tris. I think because I looked at I would go on like YouTube and shit and like type in
Mm-hmm.
names and shit and I'll be like nobody has the Z on it, so it'd be easier to just find me if you just literally just take the S and put a Z.
Okay, yeah.
It's just
That's
easier
smart.
access. You know what I mean? Like, because if you type in Chris Millie with an S, some fool Chris Mills. Shout out to Chris Mills. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that fool pops up. Other people pop up with the
That's a
Mills.
common name.
Yeah, it's real common. So I was like, Chris Millie. All right, cool. Millie comes from my last name. My mom's last name is Million. Like that's my mom's last
you
name.
gonna get a millionaire.
Yeah.
It's organic.
And we're trying to get the millions, you feel me?
right.
But it
Okay.
is it's part of the last name, and
Yeah.
Christian is my actual name. So I was like, okay, Chris with a Z, Millie, MILLY. Change it up again, make it different. If it's MILLI, then it's like typical Millie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like,
Imagine brand the name
MILLY.
typical Millie.
Hey, and if you didn't get it, slow it down and rewind it.
Yeah, if you didn't get that,
Just rewind
it
it like last 3 minutes. Explain how you got his name.
seriously, yeah, my bad.
Hey, man, but
I really had to let that
Finally,
down.
let's just like slow it down all the way as we wrap
All
this
the way down.
episode.
Wait. Ooh-sa.
Woosa. Woosa.
How you guys feeling though? Before we conclude.
Before we conclude, I'm feeling
I feel
great,
very
man.
present.
To be honest,
Very
I'm
present.
just appreciative of your time for
Nah,
coming
I'm
over
appreciative.
here.
Driving all the way from Glendale.
And,
An
man,
hour,
yeah.
20 minutes.
That's the real
Everything.
thing that we want to do. We want to document you as a
Appreciate it.
person at this moment in time.
Appreciate that. Man.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah,
And
Appreciate it,
just to
appreciate
top off, your episode, first guest of 2024, we do like to wrap it up with a special word that we can give, just give a little game, give a little quote, that we can give to our audience
Yep.
who are seeking,
I got one.
words of enlightenment.
I got one. Consistency.
Okay.
Consistency.
tell them.
Always be consistent. If you're gonna do something, do it every day
Yeah.
until it fucking hurts. And even if it hurts, keep doing it. Like same like working out. It's just
Right.
be consistent. Like you want to see results, be consistent. And give a
Amen.
fuck about your shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Speaking on that consistency, man, I heard a great quote by Jim Rohn. A journey of 1,000 miles begin by the first step, taking the first step. A journey of 1,000 miles begins by taking the first step.
It's like my son.
Shout out to Stephen Lee. Step Lee. I'm saying. Now, Jim Rohn, man, he put me on game, bro. That's definitely awakening, awakening you
that.
to your purpose. If you really start seeking purpose, listen to Jim Rohn, Les Brown, even Russ. Gary Vaynerchuk.
That quote hits home because now that like I'm a dad and shit, like seeing my son take his first steps, it's
Yeah.
like you're a kid and you take your first steps, but you don't really remember that type of shit.
Right.
Like, only your
Yeah.
parents do.
Yeah.
Facts.
Being a parent and like actually seeing their first steps, I'm like, damn, like
That's
That's
crazy.
a
That's
journey.
right.
Whole
That's the
conversation of
journey.
itself.
Yeah.
That is
Like,
a whole
wow.
conversation
Yeah.
of itself.
See
man.
them.
that's the whole journey of
Right,
what you
right,
just said.
right.
The first step to 1,000 miles.
Speaking of consistency, taking the first step.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
We're gonna end it on that.
Yeah,
one.
let's keep
Okay.
it.
Honestly, because that was like well said,
Yeah.
perfect.
Appreciate
Unless
it.
you got something else to say.
Hella.
That's
And
what
we're
I'm
gonna wrap it
talking
up there.
about.
Hey, yes,
Until
yes,
next
sir.
time,
No
slow
worries.
Shout out to the Slow Down Podcast, man. We'll be
Wrapped
back.
it up. He dropped the
Yes,
ball. He
sir.
dropped the mic on that one.
Next